Good morning. Welcome to another 10th edition 2000 point match play battle report here at Vanguard Tactics. My name's Chris Anderson.
I'm Jack Downing.
And we're excited to be here. Today we also have a full house today, full studio. We've got Stephen Box on the cameras. Hey. We've got Jake, Jordan and Ben on commentary today. And of course we can't forget Kobe Cam over the other side. Excited about this. What have we got today? We have...
It's the Tau
Empire, Adeptus Custodes. So, we have a thing for the mission, or have I got to go through the mission? We've got a thing for the mission. So we're playing a different mission from yesterday. Those of you who joined us yesterday, we played 3 games already this weekend. We've got 3 more games lined up for you today. And Mike will go over the mission now.
In this 2000 point Warhammer 40k 10th edition battle report, the players will be deploying using the Crucible of Battle deployment. The primary mission is the Ritual. When setting up the battlefield, all of the objective markers in no man's land, except the one in the centre, are removed. In each player's shooting phase, the player whose turn it is can select 1 unit from their army that is not battle shocked and is eligible to shoot. Until the end of that turn, that unit is not eligible to shoot or declare a charge, but can set up a single objective marker that is wholly within no man's land and within 1 inch of that unit. This objective marker must also be set up exactly 9 inches from one other objective marker and not within 6 inches of any other objective markers. In the 2nd, 3rd and 4th battle rounds, each player will score 5 victory points at the end of their command phase for each objective marker in no man's land that they control, up to a maximum of 15 victory points per turn. In the 5th battle round, the player who has the first turn scores victory points as they did in the 2nd, 3rd and 4th battle rounds. However, the player who has the second turn will score victory points at the end of their turn. The mission rule in this mission is Targets of Opportunity. In this mission, if a player is using tactical mission cards, then each time they draw cards, they will draw up to 3 cards instead of 2. If a player is using fixed missions, then in addition to the 2 fixed mission cards, they will also draw a single card from their secondary deck. The player who is using fixed missions now has access to the New Order's stratagem, but can only, of course, discard the card they've drawn that isn't fixed. Each player will now select whether to use fixed secondaries or tactical missions. At the end of the 5th battle round, the player with the most victory points wins the game.
He's a pro.
There we go. See, I've tactically done it again. So, there we go. Back over to you.
Excellent. So I think first up we're going to go over Jack's Tau army. Now there's a lot of units on the board here. Tau, one of my favourite armies. I know you've played a lot of Tau.
Yeah, going back to my roots today. So looking
Did you want to take us through the army that you've got today? I think we've even got a nice
Pictures already up.
pictures
Absolutely.
up.
So on Commander Farsight, leading the force as the Warlord. He is as he is, and he's leading a unit of 6 crisis suits that have double missile pod, plasma rifle, all have shield gens, and all have 2 shield drones attached to them, except 1 suit has a marker drone to get that marker-like keyword. The other character in the army is a Cold Star commander. He has an enhancement of Exemplar of the Calyon, which means Calyon triggers turn early, so from turn 2 onwards. He's also leading 6 suits, which all have double plasma missile pod, and all have shield generators. Every single crisis suit has 2 shield drones, and the commander has 1 shield and 1 marker, again, to get the marker-like keyword.
Extra wounds. And, yeah.
And then I have 3 units of Devilfish and 3 units of Breacher, all loaded out the same. So the Breachers have a marker light, marker drone, and a Guardian drone. And all the Devilfish have SMS, smart missile systems, and double Seekers each.
So 3 Devilfish full of...
Breachers.
Of course, of course.
The Breachers, yeah. And then I've got 2 Hammerheads with ion cannons and SMS. And last but not least, a singular Crutox.
And this is a beautiful looking army, painted for us by Siege Studios, one of our sponsors. Always love having this army on the table.
I'm excited I've seen this army many times on the shelf and on the battle reports. So I'm
I get it off the shelf every opportunity I can do, yeah.
Looking forward to giving it a whirl.
Alright, so what's your faction rule, mate?
My faction rule is the greater good. And it's where 2 units can work together, basically.
This is a cool new mechanic, isn't it? This is like the marker light replacement, yeah.
Yes, yeah. So how it works is 1 unit can spot for a second unit.
Yep.
And the guided unit...
So the unit receiving the benefit.
That's it. Gets +1 ballistic skill.
Okay, that's quite helpful.
And if the spotted unit has the marker-like keyword, they also ignore cover.
I think that's going to be quite helpful today.
That's why I've got those marker drones kicking around to make best use of that.
Yeah. And both units need to see the target, is that right?
Correct,
Yeah.
yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Indirect spotting, maybe. Maybe one day.
One day.
Perfect. What's your detachment rule, mate?
My detachment rule is the name is escaping.
Exemplar of the Carrion.
It's
Carrion.
Carrion detachment.
Carrion.
So what that means is from battle round 3 onwards, I get exploding 6s to hit.
Sustained hits 1 as we now
Sustained hits 1. Thank you, Chris. And if the unit is guided, they get sustained hits 2 instead.
I'll look forward to that. I look forward to being shot by some hammerheads with sustained hits 2.
Sustained hits.
Sustained hits. We will get there. We will get there.
Right, Chris. Tell us about your Custodes.
Right, so I've got the Adeptus Custodes today. So I have gone for 3 units of 5 Custodian Guard, going wide today. So each unit's got 2 shields and 3 spears in it. Bit of a mix of options there. Big old block of 6 Custodian Wardens, all with shields, plus a Vexilla. Trajan Valorous leading the way. I've got a Blade Champion, because you can't leave home without a Blade Champion. And I've taken Valerian today as well, so I've got 2 of the unique characters. All backed up with 2 units of 4 Prosecutors, so these are units of 4 Citizens of Silence with Bolters. There to do some actions. And can't forget the unit of 5 Alaris Terminators, led by a Shield Captain in Alaris Terminator armour. I've got just a single enhancement that's called the Veil Blade on the Blade Champion, which increases his combat power a little bit, gives him some more attacks, makes him a bit more punchy.
You got a sneaky girl.
One more. She's blending in so well. I almost forgot about it. I have a Calidus assassin just hiding out in one of the ruins. One of my favourite assassins. I'm a huge fan of the new Agents of the Imperium. Being able to slot these characters into different armies is just adds a little bit of kind of spice to the mix.
Yeah, please no rhino situation today.
There is no rhino in my list today. No.
There's no hive guards.
There's no hive guard. Yeah.
All right. What's your faction rule?
My army rule is very good question. Marshal Qatar. So this is really cool. So at the beginning of the fight phase, I picked one of 3 kind of buffs, I suppose. Either the Captaris stance, which would reduce any melee attacks hit roll by 1. I don't think that's going to come up very often today.
The far side needs to watch out for that.
Well, yes. Dakatari stance, give me sustained hits 1 in combat. Or Rendak stance, lethal hits.
Very
so
nice.
any 6s to hit will automatically wound, which is probably going to be quite helpful when it comes to
the... It's in the fight phase as well, so you can manipulate for your target.
Yeah, it's only in the fight phase.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, it's in combat. And my detachment rule.
Yeah, your detachment, mate.
It's called Aegis.
Aegis.
It means shields in Latin, I think.
Of
the Emperor.
Every day is a school day.
There we are. Which is a 4+ feel no pain to mortal wounds.
With the rhino on a Sunday.
Quite helpful for plugging one of the kind of big traditional weaknesses of Custodes, which is getting mortal off the table. So I'm quite excited.
I'm looking forward to this. I haven't played the town in a wee while now. So,
excellent. So objectives, you're going tactical objectives, I think. So you're cycling through the deck of cards?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of points on offer there. I've gone fixed objectives because I'm a simple man and can't track things otherwise. So I'm taking Bring It Down and Engage in all fronts.
You might get a few points on Bring It Down.
Well, there are a few vehicles on the table. There are a few vehicles, yeah.
Do you want to run through them just so we can...
Vehicles?
No, not vehicles. Yeah, you can run through vehicles.
I can say everything.
Bring It Down. We'll go through the second.
Sure. So Bring It Down gives me 2 points as a baseline for every vehicle I kill. So there's the obvious vehicles. There's the 2 hammerheads and the 3...
The tanks, the devilfish,
Devilfish, thank you. But also, battle suits are now vehicles, so every battle suit will give up 2 points.
Every model?
Every model.
Every model,
It's not every unit, it's every model. Now, on top of that, the larger, the traditional tanks will give out additional points depending on how many wounds they've got. So each one of these is worth, each one of the vehicles, the tanks, is worth 3 points, and each battle suit is worth 2. So there's quite a few available there. It is still, however, capped at 20 points.
Okay.
And Engage in all fronts, very similar to how it used to be. You get, I think, 4 victory points. 4 victory points if you have a qualifying unit in every table quarter, or 2 victory points if you have a qualifying unit in 3 table quarters. Now, qualifying unit is simply a unit which is not battle shocked, and is more than 3 inches away from any other table quarter.
Smashed it.
There we are.
There we go.
I think
It's
time to roll C goes first.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, I'm going to get different coloured dice out. You can use a white
I'm
one.
going to use a white for white. I'll go first.
You go first. Well, yeah, you probably will. You probably will.
Oh, no.
And I'll roll a 4. Yeah, so first turn,
Town.
down.
Let's have a great game, mate.
I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this, yeah.
God.
Okay, your command phase. Do you have any command
I
phase buffs
don't
you need
believe
to
I do.
I don't think it's a hugely command phase intensive army, is
But
it?
I'll have a CP though.
You'll have a CP, I'll have a CP. Everyone has a CP.
Everyone's happy.
There we are.
So I think on that it's cracking straight onto the movement phase.
Yeah.
Draw. Oh, good job. You're here.
So 2 cards.
Storm hostile objective.
That's going to be interesting.
Defend stronghold. That's better.
Yeah, one of those is quite good, I think.
So the cards give and the cards take.
Yeah, well, it's some relatively straightforward points to start the game off, and one that will still be useful later on.
Yeah. So just drawing 2 cards in this mission.
Just 2 cards in this mission.
So it's Storm, and what was the second one, sorry?
Defend stronghold.
And Stronghold.
Now movement phase.
Now we were faced.
Cool.
Brilliant. Alright, so if we go top down. And let's talk about...
Sorry, Jordan.
Yeah?
You can't actually draw defense stronghold in the first battle round. You shuffle it
so
back.
shuffle it back into
You
the deck.
shuffle it back into the deck and draw it again.
Oh, that was that plan going.
It was a bit too good.
Come
almost
on,
a bit too good.
hold
yeah.
your home field.
3 cards. Not on this mission. Oh yes, no, we do have 3 cards on this mission. You're right. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, every turn you draw 3.
Oh, I'll just draw 3.
You draw 3 and go back to 3. Yeah.
Area
That's a bit
denial.
better.
Behind enemy lines. Storm hostile objective.
Okay, so they'll put those up on the screen. If you meet us and go to the top down,
Yep.
we'll do some movement.
Remember, if you're playing fixed, you also get a card.
Oh, that's cheeky. Okay. Alright. So, let's talk about members content. So, I put up this beautiful looking, if I can get it up. No, that's not the right one. Oh, look at that. So, we have got a poll up at the minute for see who everyone's rooting for. And currently, Tau Empire. Oh,
It's changed.
it's changed. I was going to mention it, but it's changed. Tau Empire was at 69, but it's now at 70. So, it's 68. So, if you bear with me, guys. Boom. So, yeah, everyone, a great way to support us here is by becoming a member of the channel. We currently have a program going on where if we get up to 2,000 members, we will be increasing our content on the members' content as we go up in terms of member count. So at 1,000 members, which is what we're currently doing, we'll be doing a weekly live Q&A. We will have a members Discord, which Jake, if I'm right, me and you will be running.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. And then one members only live stream, tactical tutorial, list reviews, how to beat factions, and obviously as we start growing as a channel, we'll be increasing all the content that we do on the members. So it's a great way to support us. Now, when you actually become a member, there's 3 options. If you become a VT member, that is going to be the rank that will be staying for the future. The other 2 will just be basically being moved into that one. But if you sign up as a VT member, because then you'll be able to be in for a draw, which is where we are going to be giving out loads of great prizes. If you sign up before the 1st of July, I've been told, you'll be able to be in for some great prizes. There's a link in the description in regards to a quiz that we have on our website. If you do the quiz when you become a member, you'll be able to be in for that draw. You'll be able to win a Leviathan box. There's a £100 Outpost gift card. There's also £150 Frontline Gaming. So even if you're in the UK, we'll make sure that no matter where you are, you'll be able to get these prizes. There's loads of different ones going on. But yeah, it's a great way to support us. And yeah, Ben.
Yeah. We also have a Leviathan box as well.
Yeah, Leviathan box. So there's so many cool prizes to be won. But yeah, guys, any questions, obviously put it in the chat. Any questions in regards to the game. And yeah, let's get it going. What's your predictions for today, Ben?
I really don't know. I've not
No?
seen either of these armies. This mission, look, Jack's creating a new objective now.
Oh wow,
which is one of the mission rules in this mission.
that's cool.
So you'll see more objective maps keep getting added to the table
Oh my god.
during this game.
So, do you still score like 5 points?
So you score 5 points for every. So you score 5 points for every objective you control in no man's land. So your home field objectives don't matter for scoring the primary. They still need to be on the table because some of the secondary objectives still interact with your home field objective.
Okay. And you can just keep putting objective markers out.
Yeah, so it has to be exactly 9 inches away from another objective
Yeah.
and not closer than 6 inches to another objective. So they end up kind of strung out in a line. Yeah,
That's so cool.
it's quite cool, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this mission because it's not often the battlefield changes as you go along. There's a couple of missions like that now.
Yeah, that's pretty cool actually.
We can see that the legendary Crew Ox has made the objective.
Oh, here we go. He's going to be the man of the match. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. He's got to kill at least one Custode today. I reckon he can do it. Has he got a good stat line, do you know?
I doubt he's a 40-point individual model, so I don't think his stat line will be great.
Oh. Well, then again, a Biologus yesterday did kill the lion, so...
Yes, he injected the lion to sleep yesterday, which was quite funny.
Yeah, guys, there is a bit of a spoiler in that one. However, if you want to watch the battle reports that we did yesterday, we did 3 of them. In every single game, something amazing did happen. Obviously, I won't spoil anymore, but yeah.
No, they're all close games, good games.
Very close games. Yeah, what's your impressions of Temp so far, though? Now you've played a game, you've seen 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just getting used to the new way of playing.
Yeah.
Different how the leaders lead the units
Yeah.
and things like that.
It's a cool mechanic, isn't it?
New missions, trying to get your head around new missions, how best to play them.
Yeah. What army have you been impressed with so far? Like the main
I
one?
liked the look of the Gene Stealer Cart army
Yeah.
that Steve played yesterday. I thought it had a lot of tricks and stuff. I thought it looked interesting to play.
Yeah.
I'm quite interested to see how this Tau goes as well here. All these devilfish full of breaches.
Yeah. It's literally, I mean,
Custodes is a combat army, but it's not got a lot of raw firepower to open the transports up.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be, I mean, have they got high strength weaponry to deal with tanks in combat? I'm not really too familiar with Custodes. So
I'm not sure what they've given the strength of the spears and that. They used to be okay at killing vehicles.
Right, okay.
They definitely
7.
struggle with vehicles now, but they do have access to a stratagem that gives you +1 to wound against vehicles.
Okay, here. Chris has just said.
Some heavy lifting, I think.
Okay, cool. Brilliant.
Chris has just said they've got a stratagem for +1 to wound against vehicles.
Yeah.
So that might help them to kill the tanks.
Yeah.
Slayers of Nightmares.
Slayers of Nightmares. I will actually put that up on the
I'm
screen.
just going to put the strat up now for you.
Boom. There we go. So, yeah, that's the strat. That's going to be, I mean, Christian said it's going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting, that one is today. So, yeah, we'll see how that one plays out. So Argonaut did just mention, do I have to cancel my Lieutenant membership to get the new VT membership? That is correct. Do they then pay for the new VT membership? Yeah.
When it expires.
Oh, so yeah, so just basically swap it when it expires, and yeah, you'll be able to become join the new VT membership program we've got going on.
I see the polls come a lot closer now, look.
Oh.
55-45 now.
Okay, right. I thought everyone here was part of the Tau Empire, but clearly not. I was so upset. We had a great number, and then it got changed. But yeah, no, it's going to be an interesting game actually. I am really interested to see how Tau perform, because they were one of the armies that I played a lot of in 9th. Well, against, not a lot of. I played against them a lot in 9th edition.
It's an army I also played a lot against because I regularly play with Jack all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And Jack's known to like his Tau.
Yeah.
So me and my elves are used to hiding from this.
Yeah, I was the same. Kobe, he plays Tau, so he was literally broadsides everywhere. It was horrible. It was horrible. My Blood Angels just couldn't handle it. Vanguard just getting taken off all the time. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, obviously, it looks like a lot of repositioning, maybe just to get some firing lines.
What do we think? What's everyone saying? How's the poll looking? Everyone's still thinking Farsight's gonna.
It's 56-44 now.
Oh,
so
it's pretty equal. Pretty
close.
equal. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and one thing just to mention as well, with the Farsight model, we do have the new one. He is on a much bigger base, but he's not painted yet. So we are
and
using,
it's very difficult to not use the snazzy one, isn't it?
Exactly. So yeah, obviously I'm sure eventually we will be using upgraded Farsight model, but for now we've got this beautifully painted Farsight model. But let's go back to the table.
Okay.
Cool. So just finished up movement phase.
You've done a bit of movement there.
Yeah,
There's all been a bit of shuffling.
Just a bit of shuffling, you know, just to get around the table.
Run us through what you're going to do next.
So the first thing I did, you know, looking at my objectives, area denial is the one that I achieve.
Yep.
So I've got the breaches out of the front lead devilfish. They're going to act as a spotter downstream.
I see. Yeah.
Because they got their marker drone, and then the devilfish advance on the middle to get the area denial.
Yeah. And you did a new objective up here as well.
The crew talks you can't move for a 7, then 7. I deployed a little bit back.
Just in case I went first.
Yes, yeah. That's come through, created the objective. Just bought the Cold Stars unit across.
Yeah.
I was contemplating getting a few shots in, but
I saw you eyeing up my wardens.
But then I've been in threat range of the advance in charge Custodian Guard. So it was only 3 models. I didn't think it was worth it, so I just sat back, so I'm outside threat range from those. And then I moved the Hammerhead and Devilfish over just a little bit into the centre. Hammerhead to see downstream, and get the SMS in range of
these. A couple of pling shots.
Yeah. And then on this side, I brought the Ironhead to get line of sight over here.
Yeah.
And the Devilfish moved up all the SMS in range of the sisters.
Okay.
I was going to get the breaches out, but I'm probably going to split fire the Ironhead, which means I don't get the benefit of the guiding.
That's right, because you have to shoot everything at the targeted unit to get the benefit, don't you?
I believe you get the benefit, but you get a negative for shooting at the other unit.
Okay. I think I'm going to stay where I am. I want to keep the Devilfish, the breaches in there for the time being, so I've got a bit more manoeuvement shenanigans later.
Give you something to do next.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm probably not going to
turns. Yeah.
I'm probably not going to do much damage with the Ironheads, just on its own, so it's just there. And that is my movement phase.
Okay, so straight to combat?
Straight to combat.
Straight to combat, brilliant.
Right, should we...
I'm going to keep making it.
I want to tickle you with some SMS.
Go on then, shoot me.
Devilfish into sisters.
The sisters silence, yeah.
Hitting on 5s. It's a good start.
It's a good start, yeah.
3s. 2 wounds. No AP.
So a 3-up save because benefit of cover now does not improve a 3-up armor save beyond 3-up.
Oh, yeah, excellent.
Which
1 sister down.
She paid for.
I forgot about that. I thought it'd be on 2-up, so...
Well, I could have got away with that, but I'm sure chat would have kept me honest. Yeah.
Money in the bank. So that means if I guide here, the SMS already on -1 to hit. Or is it -1 ballistic skill?
You get a -1 ballistic skill.
So it will be 6s.
Yeah, so it'll be 6s against that, but and then improve.
Which I think is...
What?
It's -1 to hit. It's just -1 to hit. There's no modifier.
No, I'm talking about...
For the greater good ability. They get a -1 ballistic skill if they shoot at the unit that isn't there.
It is worse than the ballistic skill, yeah.
Cool. So that.
Yeah. So those would stack. Just to kind of cover that again, this Ironhead is guided by the breaches.
Yeah.
And it's going to shoot one of those targets down there. But the SMS is not in range.
Yeah, so you may as well
come over here.
Yeah.
I will be taking the indirect penalty for -1 to hit.
And -1 ballistic skill.
So those things do come together.
Yeah.
Cool. The Ion's going to go... Actually, I'm not going to go with him next. I'll go over there. That Devilfish into those sisters. 5s. 1 hit. It is twin linked. Take a save.
Oh. What are you doing to my units of 4 prosecutors here?
Yeah.
Like,
let's get those whittled down.
I need those. They can
That's
set up
those 2.
objectives.
Let's go with that. Go with that Ion. Big cannon into these boys.
Yep. So this is the
Wardens.
Custodian Guard. This is the Custodian Guard unit.
Okay.
Led by Valerian.
Cool.
The Wardens are the ones with Trajan.
Okay. Iron cannon there. SMS of the sisters.
Okay.
That's SMS. 5s.
I mean, these little smart missiles are doing work already.
They are twin linked. 2 saves.
2 saves. 2 3-ups.
No, you're
Well, all right. Double 6. Boxcars.
You are a more than a 5-man unit. That's a number of
Yeah.
shots. That's 10.
Right. Okay. This is
T6
is a good
plus
start.
3.
I wasn't very complimentary about Hammerheads. I'm about to eat my words, I think.
I'm going to overcharge.
Okay.
And no buffs here, so just hitting on... Actually, they could guide.
So they're going to guide for them, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
so they...
And they've got a mark light so we can all cover. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together.
unfortunate, yeah.
It's hitting on 3s. No rerolls to hit. Oh, I wish Callion was kicking
Yeah,
off.
that would have been quite good for you there.
Yeah. Wounding on 3s, because I'm strength 8.
Yeah, and I'm T about 6, I
7.
think. The basic guys are T6.
Excellent. AP2.
AP2, so you're ignoring my cover.
Yep.
But Valerian reduces the AP of incoming damage by
On
1.
flat 3 damage.
So we will take the first one on a guy with a shield.
Cool.
On a 3-up save.
Takes 3.
Okay, and the second one on the same guy. He survives that, so he's got 1 wound left. Let's have one of those wound markers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's that, and that. This one to go. So I think this is the last bit of shooting. He's going to shoot the sisters.
Yep, makes sense.
And then the SMS might as well go here.
Yes.
Because I don't lose
Both
anything.
units are sisters.
So number of shots at the sisters with the eye on.
So
Just 5.
Yeah, it's D6 plus 3 now, isn't it?
Yeah. Hitting on 3s. I'll do my hazardous check on both of these.
Of course, yeah.
2s. 3
Well, I'm
AP.
assuming you're not overcharging the sisters.
I don't need to, yes. You're
Yeah,
right.
it doesn't make any difference, does it?
Fair.
AP2, isn't it?
No. I will. Yeah, I won't overcharge. It's only going to be AP1.
AP1. So they have
Ignoring cover.
They ignore cover, so
Yeah, 'cause the
I am on a
pictures.
4-up save, yeah.
Take one.
So kill another one.
Then the SMS just over here to finish up. These will be 6s. 1 hit. 3s. 1 save. Down a 1.
That's another one, Dave, yeah.
That's
It's going well.
quite happy with that. The guy in the middle advanced. I don't think he's any assault weapons. No, so he's all done. Done. I think that is my turn.
I mean, that was an interesting shooting phase. You quite rightly targeted my units that are going to set up objectives. Now I'm going to have to use Custodian Guard unless I pass my battle shot test.
I'm looking at your secondaries as well. You've got engage.
Yes.
So if I pick up the 2 little 4 sisters, they can't then score the quarters. So that means bigger bricks have to then do that.
Yeah.
And I'm quite happy I didn't kill any because when no prisoners comes around.
So Valerian only reduces AP from melee attacks, not ranged, apparently.
Oh, well.
So you rolled a 1 and a 4.
So the 4 will be then.
So it still
Yeah.
still survives it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I did not realise that.
That's good to know that. Thank you, chat. They took away a little bit yesterday, but they've given it back this morning. So thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. That's a good point. Did that change it? I passed the
it was
vulnerable
a
save
4
on the
up
second one,
invalid,
did I? Okay, yeah.
Oh, the hazardous check on that.
Oh, yes, yeah. Go on, do 3 immortals to yourself.
I'm all good.
No justice. Okay, so do you score any of your cards?
Area denial for 5.
Yep.
Yeah, we've just done the hazard check.
Behind enemy lines, not yet.
Can I get rid of both of these or just one?
No, yeah, we'll double check that one.
If I can get rid of both, I will. I'll definitely get rid of Storm Hostile Objective.
Yep.
So that's 5 points.
5 points in area denial.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll run to my command phase and then we'll meet us.
I'll gain a CP for blowing the card and then another one to 3.
You can get rid of both.
Get rid of
Just
both.
one or more, but you only get 1 CP.
Yes, yeah, cool. So they're both going.
So I do owe you a battle shot check now, which is unfortunate. So I have leadership 6 on the prosecutors.
Yep.
So this unit, in fact, both units are below half strength. No, they are both on half strength, so they don't need to do it.
Oh, there's 2 there.
Yeah, because they're only units of 4, not units of 5. So I don't owe you anything yet.
Chris,
Excellent.
is there anything you need to talk about in your command phase?
I don't have any command phase
No?
abilities
Cool.
which are driven this turn. Oh yes, I draw a card.
Sure.
Even though I get I need my deck of cards now. Even though I'm fixed objectives, I still get access to one of the secondaries as well.
You might have to remove all the fixed.
I think I do, yeah. Which that is there we go.
You can't do that on turn 1.
I can't have that one.
You can't do that on turn 1.
Oh god,
I tried that
this
one.
hasn't gone well, has it? There we are. I can extend battle lines though. So I've got extend battle lines at the end of my turn. If I control one or more objectives in my own deployment zone and one or more in no man's land, then it's achieved and I get 5 victory points, which should be something I can hopefully do. Okay, we'll go to my movement phase. If you go to top down and mute us.
Okay. Oh, has Chris just scored 5 points, has he?
No, it'll be at the end of the turn.
Oh, that's the end of the turn. Oh, okay. All right then.
He is going to score 5 points.
He is going. Okay, it's guaranteed. Okay,
It's
cool.
not yet.
I was like, whoa, that's a good secondary. Just draw it and score it.
He technically scores it if he just did nothing now because the assassin is stood on the no man's land objective anyway.
End your turn.
Oh, there isn't. Oh, there's not an objective there. Oh, there's only 3s.
There's 4 now.
Yeah, and Chris is about to make another one.
Oh my lord, there's just objectives everywhere. What's the cap on points for objectives a turn?
15.
Okay,
15 in a single turn, 50 for the game, isn't it?
cool. Okay, cool. I was going to say, imagine if you could just get like 5 objectives in the middle. You're just getting 25 points for your primary. Yeah, anyway. Tau shooting. It's not bad.
Yeah, it was like Chris had hid the army quite well, so it was quite hard to get the angles, and Jack doesn't want to push everything forward and get charged turn 1.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh, well, we have had a super chat from Lionel Johnson. He's alive. So, $14.99 Australian dollars. Are there any new or changed models the team is excited to try and anything they don't like about 10th? Oh, good question.
New models I like to try.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Jake will go first.
We're muted.
What I hate about 10th is Steve's dice rolls. End sentence.
Yeah.
We do need a balanced data slate on Steve's dice rolls. Ben?
yeah,
D-cannons?
am I allowed to say race night? Probably not. Yeah, probably the Wraith Knight.
Yeah.
He's been on the shelf for so long. He wants to come to a game.
Sword. Steve just said Sword Brethren. Yeah.
With
In a Blood Angels list, yeah? Yeah, Steve just nodded. There we go. Guys, you can't do that, don't worry. Not Sangard.
I'd like to run the Muscle Beach style list as well that Steve ran yesterday with 30 aberrants and just run at somebody.
Delete this, guys. Lamarty's, I think. He's a unit that I've not, or a character I haven't used in 9th. So being able to use a new Blood Angels named character is awesome. But I am upset that Mephiston is kind of unusable. Because you're running Mephiston and he goes with Assault Intercessors or Stern Guard or normal Intercessors and he gives you fight first.
Yeah, because you want your librarian in the thick of the combat.
Yeah, and he's also D3 damage, which hurts.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I'm excited to run the Blood Angels and a few of the characters. A few stuff I haven't run before.
What about you?
Kobe just said the Triumph for St. Catherine.
No, I've never ran before.
Jack?
The Ghost Keel.
Oh,
It is one of my favourite models in the whole, definitely in the Tau collection,
yeah.
but probably in the game. And his rules finally, after I think 3 editions, look really nice.
Really?
Yeah. That lone operative keyword working bits for that.
He's got lone operative.
Yeah.
I've
That's
seen Jack
cheeky.
run 3 of these before at an event.
Oh,
Before
God.
they had these- before they had
I've
these
always
rules.
tried to make
He
them
loves
work.
these models.
Oh, God.
Wow, Chris.
Yeah, come on. What are we saying?
Rhino, is it?
Rhino, yeah.
I'm going home. I'm going
Razorback.
A Thousand Suns Rhino.
It's the Knight Valiant for me, which is the Dominus class, a really big one with the Flamer. I was very pleasantly surprised to see his points cost is at the point where you definitely think is a consideration now. So it's nice to see the really big knights be. Well, Steve's about to throw me watching.
Some people may not know what that knight is. So
It's this boy here. This is a Knight Valiant, my new favourite. The only knight I actually don't own. I've got a lovely knight army, painted by Steve. And the only thing it doesn't have is one of these, so it now does.
We have one on demand, look at it.
Look at that.
I'm going to put my shop. Put your shopping orders in quick. Come on.
These guys, yeah.
Steve's opened the store.
Yeah, exactly. So, what are we not liking about 10th? Steve's dice rolls are obviously top of the list to be nerfed.
I think they need to lower the amount of maybe mortal wounds.
Yeah,
The
I can agree
ease of
with
it.
that. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, now we're hugging a Wraith Knight.
one of the.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start with Eldar. No reason, I don't know why, but I've always loved it. Yeah, I've always loved it.
The lore and the aesthetic.
This guy, this guy.
I've always thought they're really cool.
Yeah.
Since I was a young boy, I always wanted to play Eldar. I had the dream of playing Eldar ever since the age of 6.
I had a dream.
And I don't know why Steve's passed me this, not build it. So,
So chop.
back to it.
There's 4 Wraithnites in the studio now because I did bring 3 with me.
I love that.
So right.
So I've done a bit of shuffling, bit of moving. Unfortunately, because Jack killed quite a few of my sisters, it's meant, as you quite said, I've had to kind of be a bit more cagey with my big bricks. So I've set another objective up here in No Man's Land. So as it currently stands, I hold 1 in my home and 1 in No Man's Land for my secondary. This unit here and the Wardens have moved up. We've got a 7-inch charge in these guys. I've not measured that, but we'll work that out in a second. Everyone else is staging in the building over there.
Very nice.
So we've got another unit of 5 guard and 2 sisters in there, chilling with the assassin. Now, speaking of the assassin, I believe you were...
I'm going to Overwatch, yes.
Yeah. And so when Jack overwatches, I'm going to use my once per game ability for the Custodes assassin to increase it's called Reign of Confusion. So every subsequent time you use that stratagem, Overwatch is going to cost you an additional CP.
Cool beans.
2 CP Overwatch seems like something Steve would be happy with.
That was run away. So this is going to be Farsight's unit.
So Farsight's unit is, and who's the Overwatching? Sorry, is
It's going to be
Wardens or the Custodian Guard?
Wardens are 3 wounds each with 6 of thunder pain.
Yes.
There's no shields in here, right?
No shields in this.
I'll go for the Wardens.
Okay. Let me grab their data sheet. Here it is.
You can keep doing what you're doing there, like pointing out the unit names just for people back home, rather than this unit or that unit.
Custodian Wardens, gotcha.
My thing's going to shoot, my hammerhead's going to shoot your warden.
Shall I do the plasmas first then?
Plasmas?
My Wraithnites
Yeah.
going to shoot
Only
your
plasmas.
Valiant.
Oh, I thought you were adding all these up. I thought you were about to shoot 30 plasma shots at
Those are the
me.
missiles.
Okay. So
Right.
this is the crisis unit. So each one has 2
Everyone's
plasma
got
rifles?
1 plasma each
One
in this
plasma
unit
rifle.
and double missile pod.
Okay, so
And the other one is the inverse.
is
of
the
that.
opposite.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many plasma shots have we got?
6 shots from the unit.
On 6s?
2 hits.
Oh, what are you doing?
If only it was turn 3, Chris. 2 wounds, AP3.
AP3. So either way, you're going to be on my invulnerable save.
Yep.
So 4 up for the first one.
3 damage.
That is 3 damage to the first, and then for the second one. So failed them both. So Wardens have not got a feel no pain.
Okay.
I did not realise that. I thought they had a feel no pain. Oh well.
Check. Should we just double check that?
Oh no, it's become a data sheet ability now, so you need to trigger it. Okay, so I wouldn't have done that on Overwatch anyway. So it is just 2 dead Wardens.
Cool. Let's go Farsight. He misses.
Yeah, it's one still back at the
It's
start
one-
of any phase.
Yeah, they used to have it built in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the missile pods.
Okay.
Your toughness 6.
The toughness 6.
So strength 7. 3's the wound. AP1. So you get cover.
So 2 up saves still. So I'll just roll them all together.
Yeah, yes. 2 damage.
So one guy takes 2 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And got another one's wound markers there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whitling.
Whittling them down.
What damage do we do on Overwatch?
Killed 1.
Killed
and
2.
Put 1.
Killed 2 with the plasmas.
Yeah.
And
1 down to 1.
1 damage. 2 damage to a third one with. That's what I'm glad I make that 2 CP
Yes.
now. I don't want to be hit with that every turn.
So I'm down to 2 CP.
Yeah, because it doesn't make this one more expensive. Just any subsequent use.
Yeah.
Well, I'll shoot you back. This isn't going to take very long. So I've got a couple of shots here. So Trajan's got a special axe. So he gets to make 2 shots at 24-inch range. We'll go for these breaches here.
Cool. So then -1 to wound. Guardian drone.
Well, that's...
Yeah.
All right then. Strength 5 winning on 4s then. So 1 at AP2.
I'm in cover. 1 dead.
And then there's just 1 spear who can see, which is now an assault weapon. So 2 shots, hitting on 2s, 2 hits, strength 4. So
Still 4s.
Still 4s, yeah. No wounds.
That Guardian drone coming in clutch.
And we've got 3 spears this way as well. All hit.
Yeah.
And they are winning on 4s. Yeah.
3.
So 3 at AP2.
So
Oh, sorry, that's in combat. AP1.
So 4 ups to cover. 1 more.
Just the 1. That wasn't as good as it could have been. I feel very much like Steve today. Very short shooting phase. Let's do some charges. So Trajan's unit will charge a Devilfish.
They're in. Yeah.
I think they are in. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. So stand on the objective there. And then I needed a 7 with the other unit. Don't forget your wind marker. So same target onto the Devilfish, trying to use them as a bit of a springboard.
Yep. They love it.
So they're in an 8, yeah. So 8. So he has to go into base-to-base contact.
So this is the guard unit with
the blade champion. Yeah. So 2 into base contact, and the rest will pile up. Moving into the fight phase, I will activate this unit first. So
Okay.
they will pile in. So 3 inches to that. Many people in base-to-base contact as you can, and then they can go up behind. So let me get their card out. Now these are Custodian Guard. What have I done with the Custodian Guard? There they are. So I'm going to spend 1 CP for the aforementioned Slayers of Nightmares strat to give me +1 to wound against vehicles.
Very nice.
So each spear now gets 5 attacks apiece. That's 15 attacks. Oh, and I'm using the lethal hits ability for my.
Yes, makes sense against the
yeah,
tougher target.
I will probably always be using that against you. So 15 attacks, hitting on 2s. But really, we want those 6. Well, just
I'll take that one out.
so you hold on to that one. Now these are strength 7, so winning on 5s.
Correct.
But with +1 to wound, winning on 4s. Not brilliant, not brilliant.
So 4 total with the lethal.
Yep.
-2.
-2.
So 5s. The furthermore.
Okay, so that is 8 damage so far.
He's down to 5.
Okay, then we've got 10 attacks with the swords. 3, 10. A few auto wins there, so you hold on to those for me.
Thank you.
And then these are strength 6, so
5s.
5 still, yeah.
Yeah, T9.
Down
T9.
So 4s with
yeah.
the strength, yeah. A little bit better. AP 2-1 damage this time.
So 5s again. He's gone.
Oh, I didn't even get to swing my blade champion.
Doesn't play.
Okay, so consolidating now. Slightly different. You've got to go towards the nearest objective, I believe. But you have to get on it.
So per model.
So he will go to there.
So just the 1 can get on.
Just the 1 can
So I should keep hold of it. The 2 breaches and the Crutox.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
The Crutox is OC2 as well for reasons.
Oh, OC and the immediate nerf on the
Always a
Crutox,
charge.
please. Yeah. Unfortunately, these guys don't get to fight, but they were just there to back the mates up. So I think that's the end of my turn. That looks like the end of my turn. So at the end of that, I have it's called engage on all fronts in 3/4. These guys.
Okay, yeah.
Because I've got a unit over here, and a unit in this quarter now. I've my battle lines for 5. And I've got 3 points to bring it down.
Yes.
So you're on 10 seconds so far?
That sounds like 10, yes. Thank you. Get the game started. Although I'm very much out in the open now.
CP wise, Chris, you're on 3? Or
I spent 1 last turn, so I will go to 3. I'll go to 2 in Jack's command phase.
And I'll go to 3 in my command phase.
Because he spent 1 on Overwatch last turn.
And 2. And to confirm, Overwatch now costs 1 more because of the.
Yeah, Overwatch will now cost 2 CP. Yeah. As much as I like the idea of doing it on Fire and Fade, I think Overwatch is probably going to be better.
Yeah, after seeing that.
Okay, your turn too.
Command phase?
So yeah, any scoring first of all,
Oh yeah, I hold 2 objectives.
but only the no man's
Counts.
land ones count. So
Yeah.
you score 5 primary for the objective. I wasn't quite able to come and take it off you. Okay.
Right.
New cards.
Engage on all fronts. No prisoners.
Oh dear.
3 cards, yeah?
3 cards. Yeah.
An assassination, okay?
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that.
So we'll go to your movement phase. If you meet us and go to the top down.
So it was engage, assassination, and no prisoners.
Yes.
Okay, so before we move on, I would just like to wish everybody in the UK, I'm not sure if it's in America as well, and the rest of the world, but happy Father's Day. So big shout out to all the dads out there. So yeah, keep doing up the great work. Keep it up. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day, everyone.
Yeah, so reach out, share the love. Happy Father's Day. And enjoy the game. I'll put you back. 3 people.
Oh, you say that on the mic. He said legends, guys.
Like the 3 wise men.
The 3 wise men. Guys, Steve just called us the 3 flower pot men. He's not wrong. Right. So, well, he's now out in the open, isn't he, with all his custodians?
So this is kind of what I expected, like, because this game, Jack wants to shoot Chris.
Yep.
Chris wants to charge Jack.
Yep.
So Jack's put an empty devilfish in the middle of the board. Which, if Chris doesn't come forward, Jack just scores 10 points.
True.
For the primary. So
Yep.
Chris has obviously come out and he's used it to spring 2 really big units and characters forward.
Yep.
Now, this turn could be massive for the game because if Jack can kill everything in the middle there,
Well, this is where we're going to see...
that's a big change in
Yeah.
the game.
I think
That's
this
like
is where we
pressure
see...
gone.
Yeah.
So if these suits and tanks can clear out, I think all Jack will try and do this turn is clear the middle out.
Well, yeah, he's literally got amazing secondaries he's just drawn. So it's looking like a very viable option, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, all his secondary points are around destroying these units in front of him as well.
Exactly. So John Ayler, so basically the objectives, so Jack's gone for random objectives. I can't remember what it's actually called, the proper name. Tactical objectives. And Chris has gone for fixed. So obviously Jack's going to be drawing every turn. Chris has picked, what are the 2?
Bring it down and engage on all fronts.
And engage on all fronts. So yeah, it's cool to kind of see the difference between both sides and maybe the benefits of them.
Question for you here, Jack. If you can unmute Jack. Should Tau include as many lone operatives as possible, as they seem to be very good?
No, absolutely. I think, as I was saying about the ghost kill, I think that lone operatives is a very powerful keyword. So I think it's a very good thing to get in your list. So definitely the ghost kills. I think the Farsight Marksman is lone operative, and he's also got the Markerlight, so he's a brilliant spotting unit. He might have Infiltrator as well.
It's a good backfield screen as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Model.
Very cheap. So yeah, absolutely get. You know, if you spam them, I don't think so. You need your damage dealers, the hard hitters as well.
Yeah, I think the damage dealers have probably changed a little bit this edition. I think in 9th you were just looking at Crisis to do all your damage.
Yeah.
I think you still want some Crisis. Probably not as many as before.
No, I think the Hammerheads, I think they can do some work. I think the Ghost Kills damage
I
output.
think it's breaches. Yeah. Breaches where it's at now. They're brilliant.
Yeah, cool. We go back to top down and we'll continue talking. So yeah, that's right.
Look at these shots we're getting here.
Oh, Steve, where's your shot?
Oh,
that is. Sorry, Steve.
we put this.
It's Kobe you slacking.
We put this perfect camera angle up, and he's just sat over there, just sleeping.
I know. Just having a quick nap.
He's currently on the outpost ordering 3 Wraith Knights. Actually, getting in there before everyone else.
He's trying to return the extra D cannons in the other room.
Yeah.
No, not them.
Bless him. Meta chaser. Bless his cotton socks.
So, do you want to talk about where the terrain sits from our friends over at Frontline Gaming?
Oh yes, so this terrain that we've currently got on the board is the link is in the description. It's actually a collaboration with ourselves and our sponsor Frontline Gaming. So this was previewed at LVO last year.
Yes,
last year.
Played on this on the tables at LVO. It's nice
got to play on it my second game. It's really good actually. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you think it's going to perform in temp? Do you think it's a good set?
I think I think it can be used for. I think like certain things have got to be. Tent's got some different keywords that interact with the terrain, so that the towering one makes it very easy to see everywhere.
Yeah.
But I really like this set in general. I think it's really nice.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Like it's a really, really nice set. And obviously, if you're in the UK, you can order it, even though it's a company that's based in America. They do ship to the UK or anywhere in the world for that matter. So wherever you are, they do ship to you. So
and if you're looking for an event to go to in the US, they run some of the best events I've been to.
Yeah, exactly. Frontline Gaming are a really good company.
We've actually just booked our tickets again for the LVO again.
Oh, have you?
For third year in a row.
Okay.
Steve is doing a workshop at LSO very shortly as well.
Yeah. Tickets are still available.
Yeah.
Okay.
Steve will be in Texas.
Yeah, exactly. Tickets are still available. So obviously on the Frontline Gaming website. Oh, and it's the first ever 10th edition workshop. Ooh. Okay. All right. Flex. Check you. First ever. Ooh.
But buy it.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, guys, it's in the description. Steve's giving us evils now.
From his swirly chair.
So yes, Sylvester of Terror. I love that name. That's sick. Crisis suits, very tough as well. They're vehicles now. They can tank shock.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
they can tank shock, guys.
Says enough.
They also can shoot while they're in combat. And they can shoot out of combat because they're vehicles. Yeah. Which is, I think, very cool.
It's a big... they give away a lot of Bring It Down now, though.
Yeah.
If Chris can get through a unit, it's like 6 models, it's 12 points. He only has to score 20.
He's trying to hide his grin. Look at him.
He's actually just smiling to himself over there. If I can kill a crisis unit, I'll score 12 points.
Okay, so here's the tactic, guys. If you play Tau, you go fixed objectives and you go Bring It Down.
No, if you're playing versus them.
Oh, yeah, obviously. You don't want to blow up your own vehicles, Jake.
Many Talos will probably have quite a lot of small characters as well. They're little supporting characters we're talking about. So list construction thing to look out for is make sure you don't give up 2 very easy kill objectives. So if you end up with like 5 or 6 characters, and you give up a lot of Bring It Down, you've made your opponent's game a lot less taxing mentally.
Yeah. Are Ethereal's good?
No.
No?
No. Ethereal's, they're evil slave overlords for the Tail race.
Oh,
Farsight had it right. Don't trust the Ethereals.
Okay.
It's also a lot harder. Like in previous edition, if someone took Assassinate from you, you just put your characters in the back corner and be like, you're not scoring any points. Whereas now, if you really want to get a character, you've just got to get the unit, and then the character is fair game to be shot at.
Yeah, true.
So I think actually getting Assassinate kills in this edition is a lot easier.
Yeah, definitely. I remember playing Sisters. It was just horrible taking Assassinate. Like, you'd never take Assassinate against Sisters, even though they had like so many characters. They would just res them all the time.
Well, I used to play like all the Phoenix Lords and Farseer jet bikes. If someone took Assassinate against me, I was just like, that's fine. Well, you're not going to score any points on that.
My first game against Steve ever, he had 3 Phoenix Lords.
I think 3 is the correct figure of Phoenix Lords, to be honest.
I couldn't handle it. It was too much.
I actually once heard a rumour they only go in 3s. They all... But something to quickly note, Chris is using rapid ingress for the first, or at least I haven't seen it used yet. So the stratagem that allows you to deep strike in your opponent's turn. So
rapid ingress. Boom. There we go.
So we've got a Terminator squad that has just arrived to overly enforce this flank.
Yeah. Obviously, I know he'll talk a bit more about it and why he's done it. So Are you chaps? Oh, he's in his thinking stage.
Oh, here we go.
He's got
Processing.
He's got the waggly finger out.
Can this breacher guide with just the one unit,
Yeah,
one
the
model?
whole as long as one model.
That's
can
fine.
see.
Yeah, I just need to because the whole guiding and pairing units, it's quite key when you're moving units around. Think about your targets and your movement phase. So I just need to double check that
Obviously,
I've got.
these aren't actually on the battlefield at that point because it's in your reinforcement step.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not moving any models.
So for guiding, they can't be guided. Yeah.
How's the guiding and the movement?
No, it's in the
Shooting.
Oh, just ignore me completely then. Sorry. No, old Markalites from movement phase, weren't they?
Chris,
Yeah.
a question for you though.
Go on.
How many points is in the middle of the board for Custodes right now?
A substantial amount of points.
About 15.
I mean, not a million miles from it. There's probably about 1,200 points in there.
1,200 points of your army is literally right in the middle of the board right now.
Well, look,
Unit
if
award,
you're against a very, very good shooting army and you can't hide and you have to face tank,
Yep.
well, then make sure they've got so many things that something's going to survive.
Yep.
If there was only one unit there, he can definitely kill it. 2, he might be able to. 3, well, it's a short game if he kills all 3 Custodes units in one go.
I am not banking on killing. I'm banking on killing one.
I'm expecting to lose 1 and a bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm gearing up for.
Yeah.
Just on the Warden's ability, when can you trigger that?
So when you shoot at me, basically.
Start of any phase.
Yeah, I think it's when I'm declared as the target, but I'll double check. So at the start of any phase, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, that's really not very
You
good.
declare it, and then Jack can shoot. He can shoot out.
Yeah, that's really bad. Yeah.
I love Chris's reactions to things. He's probably one of my favourite people. So you guys...
I think we're ready to go, yeah.
So do you want to talk through what you did with movement? So
Yes.
if I put you on the top down and you can sort of point at everything, yeah? Ready?
Cool.
Point.
Point. Say the unit name.
So the Devilfish that was here, the breaches got out, and they're going to screen my back corner.
Which is why I had to come.
Knew the
front.
rapid ingress was coming, and one stuck out so we can do some spotting, and get some OC on my objectives as well. This Devilfish then advanced to then get the engage.
Cameras are that way.
Mine the way.
They're not.
Okay, no worries.
They're on the top down.
Oh, top down. Okay.
So the Devilfish moved over to get the advance and the over here.
Again, screen me out.
Yeah, this iron head is just getting line of sight on the Custodian Guard with the Blade Champ.
Yeah, chilling.
The 2 Crisis Suits units have pulled around outside of charge range from here, and they should hopefully should be out of charge range of the Guard as well. 18 miles. Because as I was saying, I want to get this unit gone.
Yeah.
I should be able to get this one. I can't guarantee to kill that, especially with Trajan there. So I need to respect it. There's a good chance you'll get additional primary, but you've committed you out.
Yeah.
I think you need to do as much damage as possible. This Devilfish moved out again for the rapid ingress. That still has the breaches in it. And then this unit came across. This hammerhead has moved forward, so we can see the 2 sisters.
Okay, yeah.
And all the targets
Couldn't quite
here.
get them out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the breaches have sprang and created the objective here.
Got you.
And I just made sure I've got OC on both. I've kept 2 models on. You're OC2, I'm 2 each, so I'll keep hold of that objective. Just in case everything goes
Just
wrong.
in case it all goes horribly
Yes.
wrong.
Yeah, so.
I like it.
And the crew tox has moved forward to push out again that rapid ingress.
Yeah, again, because you screen basically this entire part of the board.
Yeah.
So that if I was going to bring them in, I had to be over here.
Morning, Aaron.
Do you want to just quickly speak about why you did the rapid ingress now? And where you put them and everything, and just talk a bit through that, because obviously this is something that's really new.
No, of course. So rapid ingress is a bit different. It lets you deep strike in your opponent's movement phase. So they do get to react to it. They do get to shoot you. I don't like relying on 9-inch charges out of deep strike. And if there was a big old gap at the back, I would have done it over there. But I'm not going to trust myself that I can bring it in and just guarantee the charge. I think they're such a tough unit, and he's got so many other options that bringing them in here means they can move in my next movement phase and get a charge off. If they take some damage on the way, they take some damage on the way. But I think they'll probably hit at reasonable effectiveness next turn, as opposed to likely just stands at the back looking very foolish.
And at this point, you've committed 2 units.
I don't think you can
Per third.
3.
Yeah, exactly.
Overload. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack, we've got some very good tactical advice in the chat for you.
Okay.
We think you should tank shot with Farsight for the memes.
I think you should tank shot.
Yeah. I think I will do it. We will do it. I reckon.
Tank shot.
I'm going after your assassin with Farsight.
Yeah, you're going to...
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Right, I'm in.
I just need to read your move.
Hey, if you want to move closer to me, I'm happy for that. We can unwind that.
Yeah.
We can change the past there.
I'm going to go into my shooting phase. Would you like to do anything?
Yes, so as quite rightly pointed out, I need to trigger the Feel No Pain for the Wardens at the start of a phase. Don't like that very much, so we'll do it now.
Yep. Cool beans.
I imagine they now won't be shot this phase.
Yeah. So there's two sisters in that building.
Two sisters and 5 Custodian Guard and an assassin.
Yeah. So this breacher will spot here for the hammerhead.
Yeah, okay.
The SMS will go into the sisters, and then the big gun will go here.
This is going to hurt.
Yeah. SMS into sisters. 6s. Got a hit.
God, you always get one, don't you? You always get one through.
Take a save.
Hits yet?
No.
not
Only the Cold Stars unit because of the enhancement.
Okay, cool.
Love
Saved. Okay. You leave my sister alone.
The Ion. So that is 7 shots.
Yes, because it's more than 5.
Last 3s. I'm overcharging.
Okay.
3s.
3s again.
2 AP2s. No cover.
3 damage apiece, isn't
Yes.
it? Yeah. So I'll take it on a shield guy.
Both of them. Yeah. Takes 3.
All right, never mind then.
There's a shield guy.
The shield guy. So
So-
he's got 4 wounds.
Yes, he's left on 1. 3 damage.
Yeah, and I failed 2 of them.
Oh, I fell 2 of them. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll take that. Cool.
Rubbing it in there.
Just thanks for that.
On a pass and hazardous check. Go this devilfish. Can he see the sisters?
Yeah,
No.
you can see alongside that. Yeah.
I'm not sure if the burst cannon's in range. No. Burst cannon will shoot here, just so we can get very lucky. SMS. So you can see.
Okay. 1 hit.
Twin mates. Nope. Burst cannon, I think is 6.
I'm not sure how many they got now. They've
6.
It's one of those
4.
yeah.
4. No buffs, so just 4s, 2 hits. 2 saves. No AP.
On the Wardens.
Yeah. 4 at Feel No Pain. If you buy a ticket to the lottery, I'll take that.
It's happening.
Yeah.
What a phrase. I believe that means shield in Latin. It's also as well. It's not exactly relevant though, is it?
Look, I'm sorry for being a little bit of culture to the studio on occasion.
We don't do that here.
You have to be eligible. You need to be eligible to shoot to spot, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So you know when I said I planned out all the spotting and guiding,
Yeah.
I got a little bit excited. He was meant to be a spot. He was meant to spot. Oh, he can do it.
You can do it. So you do all your spotting first, I think.
Yeah.
So do your spotting because you're obviously meant to do some spotting.
Yeah. He spots here.
Yeah.
4. They're going to use for the hammerhead.
For the hammerhead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it doesn't change any.
So
of
any more
his
spotting
rolls.
to do?
I may have.
These songs spend a strat on the 2 crisis suit units. So basically they spot for each other.
Okay.
And
yeah.
both get the buffs.
That's coordinated engagement. Is that right?
Coordinate to engage.
Coordinate to engage.
Yeah.
Put that up on the screen.
Yeah. So this guy will shoot here.
Okay.
No, I'll go back to that. Let's go crisis.
We've got it up there.
Let's go crisis.
Yeah. I'll go with the exploding 6s units. They have plasmas.
What are we shooting now?
So the crisis suits with exploding 6s with the Cold Star Commander is going to
Sustained
shoot.
hits.
Sustained
hits.
Is going to shoot the Custodian Guard with the Blade Champ. I'm guided, so I'm double exploding 6s.
Sustained hits 2.
Sustained hits
Sustained
2.
hits 2.
Double sustained hits, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
let's go back in. So just down 1.
That's good, that isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're only on
3s presumably.
zone of a strat.
Toughness 6.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, I needed that.
4.
that. So the first 2 on the remaining shield guy.
Takes 3.
So he takes 3.
He's down.
He's dead. And then a shield, sword guy, spear, sorry, is the word.
So all the shields are gone, yeah?
The shields are gone. You killed the shields.
The commander hit on 2s. All hit. 3s.
In the box.
2.
2 more.
It kills 2 more.
No.
Then 10 missiles.
This is a
12
crisis
missiles.
suit unit is picking up quite a few Custodes here.
These are the missiles. You're toughness 6, aren't you?
T6, yeah.
I'm enjoying Steve's sign language in the background.
AP 1 no cover. 2 damage.
Did lose his sleeves on the way to the studio.
I just thought 3 up, all 3 ups. Yeah. You can roll all the same time.
Yeah, because it'll go over here. Yeah. So that's
1 dead.
1 dead, and then 2 damage onto the Blade Champion.
Yep.
So have we lost the whole guard unit there?
The whole unit is dead.
The whole unit is dead.
The Blade Champion.
I did the commander.
And the Blade Champ is down to
4 wounds.
4 wounds remaining.
Well, we do have a question for you, Steve. Yeah. Steve, not you, Steve. Sorry.
Chris.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about the new shields for the Custodes?
It's different. It's definitely different. I think having access to 4 wound models can be helpful. It was very helpful here earlier with the 3 damage plasmas. As to whether it's better or worse, I don't know. I think in the long run you're going to want a mix of everything in the unit. I don't think I'd take a unit of shields, but I think having 1 or 2 in there just to be more efficient with your kind of soaking up damage is it's probably the way forward.
I agree with Chris. If you have a couple of 4 wound models,
yeah, the spears are definitely better.
You can tank the 3
damage
shots,
hits,
and you're taking 2 wounds every time instead of 1.
Yeah, I think that the spears are definitely better weapons than the swords, but for damaging, and you get a bit more options. But the shields are definitely helpful. I mean, I would much prefer it personally if they gave you 3 up invuln save, but I'm told that was unhealthy for the game.
Cool. So the Ion, who was guided by the Devilfish, he'll shoot the Ion cannon here.
Yeah.
And then the SMS into here.
Into the
What's
remaining
the toughness of the champ?
The Blade Champion, my handy reference sheet here, is toughness 6.
No feel, no pain, so I don't need to I need to overcharge for the AP.
Okay.
So I'm going to overcharge. Let's do some SMS into sisters.
So we've got
4s.
Hammerhead's going to try and blast a Blade Champ to pieces here.
Twin lengths. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
No AP.
3 up saves.
Whittling away. Then the Ion. Big shot.
6 shots.
6 shots into the Blade Champ.
No, it's 5.
Remember, you're no longer guided.
5.
Because the unit is dead.
It's 8.
It's now a separate
it's
unit.
8 shots.
8 shots. 8 shots?
8
Because it's
shots.
D6 plus 3, isn't it? Yeah.
It's hit on 4s.
Right, who needs to be guided?
Yeah. Wounding on 3s. There you go.
So just a straight 4.
AP2, flat 3 damage.
We can do this.
Yeah. Down he goes.
Almost. That is a very dead Blade Champion.
So I've got the Crisis Suit brick
Blade
left.
Champ down, and that's Assassinate completed.
I don't need that data sheet. The game gets simpler as you go through it, yeah.
These are 4 wounds.
So let me get the
toughness
other.
7.
Yeah, so they are T7 with 4 wounds apiece.
I think I'll go for Trage in his unit. I know it's got the 4 feeling of pain.
Trage. You're disrespecting him with the nickname there, Trage.
And you've got no shields left, so yeah. Let's do that.
That unit doesn't have shields. They're wardens. So they've got the feel no pain instead.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for
that. Sorry, there's also -1 to wound.
Okay.
Okay, well this is a bit better. Yeah. Reading rules. Turns out it helps. Yeah.
So this Farsight's Crisis brick can go into the wardens.
Okay, let's do it.
Plasma rifles. They all hit.
Just casually. Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Strength.
8, -1 to wound.
So
4s.
4s, yeah.
There you go.
Just the one.
Just the one. AP3, flat 3.
So I saved it.
Farsight. Misses. Double check actually. It might be better.
He hits.
It does hit on 2s.
Yeah. He's guided.
3s. Then no.
4, sorry.
Yes, no. They were guided against this.
Oh yeah, 4s because of the
Saved. And then let's shoot a load of missile pods at you. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys, 4 guys, 5 guys, 5 guys.
These are guided units.
No, because I
the guided unit's dead.
Yeah.
-1 to ballistic skill.
Yes, you are -1 ballistic skill.
Even if they're guided units.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're not shooting at the unit that
So
you're guided
you
against,
actually missed with all the plasmas, but it didn't matter
Yeah.
because you didn't kill any anyway.
you're
Okay, that's-
fine, but you-
That's strange that if the unit
Yeah.
doesn't exist anymore, that you take this. Then
Yeah, you
Okay.
overkill it. So
fives.
these are on
I'll just hit on
fives.
5s anyway.
Just hit on 5s. Just,
Yeah.
just who even needs to roll 4s? Like, what's that all about?
Yeah, that doesn't feel quite intended on that rule, but
It's a funny
it's
one,
a strange
isn't it?
one. And then your toughness 6 with multiple
Toughness
wounds.
6.
4s. Those are AP 1 for 2 damage.
AP 1 for 2 damage.
So you still have to take the minus to the hit penalty,
Yes.
even if the unit you guide against is
Minus 1,
died.
so 4
2.
damage. Yeah.
Constitutes a bit funny.
Yeah.
So I can do these.
All at the same time. It's one guy's taking it. Takes
Yes, one guy takes a wound.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that is.
Crisis unit did 1 wound to a warden.
Yeah. Interesting.
I think that's the end of my turn. So do some scores.
You're not going to charge me?
Absolutely. Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Thinking about it.
Yeah. I got engage for 3 points.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Got no prisoners. I killed 2 units.
Yep, because there was a character and a unit, so it counts as 2. So that's 4 points.
4 points.
Do you get a bonus because it's a card?
No, because this is one that can only be.
Yeah, 4
tactical.
points.
Yeah.
Then assassination.
You scored 4
5.
plus an additional for it being tactical, so
yeah.
5 points for assassinate.
I'll take that. A clean sweep.
That's pretty solid. That.
And yeah, got rid of the advanced charge unit. And the crisis suits are safe from the rest of it. We'll see what
These are
happens.
the ones I can't actually score out now.
And CPs?
I'm up to 3 now, at the beginning of Chris's command phase.
And in Chris's command phase,
Oh.
I'll
Up
go
to
to
2.
2.
your primary will be
So I hold 2 objectives in no man's land for 10 points. Yeah. And then I also draw another one of these.
Yep.
Defend stronghold.
Oh, okay.
Seems nice. Yeah, just a casual. Now I actually have battle
Yes,
shock
yeah.
on this Lone Sisters unit there, so they're fine because they are leadership 6+.
Yeah. Nice.
Do you have to battle shock the wardens at 3?
Uh,
Or do you start at 6?
they start at 6,
So
so
they're fine,
they
yeah.
are
Yeah.
they're okay at the moment. Yeah. Now, what are we going to do here? So that's my command phase. So I'll go to my movement phase. If you meet us, we'll be.
We're just got a little met in the chat, Chris. Don't forget your Custodes defensive strat of -1 damage.
It's 2 CP though,
2 CP.
so I couldn't have afforded it last
That's why
time.
you didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Have you drawn your card?
I have drawn my card. I've got defend stronghold for this turn.
Still. There you go. All muted.
Boom. Right, there we go. So yeah, Chris has drawn defend stronghold, which obviously defends your own objective.
How many points is that worth, George?
So 3 victory points for that one. Yeah, just 3 victory points.
So he's already got that.
Yeah,
For free.
may as well just put it
Yeah.
onto the scoreboard.
Just a bonus score, you know. We'll put it on at the end, but put it on at the end of the turn.
Yeah?
Yeah, keep it
Just in case.
keep it clean.
just in case he loses it,
Casey, yeah.
forgets it.
He moves away from it for some reason,
Yeah.
or, you know.
Exactly. Let me just go back to this. There we go. Well, that's 1 unit gone.
Yeah.
Little bit.
And also the Fiona Payne has been burnt on the wardens now.
Yes.
So if
that's
they
very
get
true.
shot in a future turn, they'll be easier to kill.
Yep, definitely.
It's actually quite a tricky army to deal with, this tower one, with all the transports
Yeah.
for the Custodes. They can't. It's not very easy. Chris has to commit a combat unit to kill a tank.
Well, we did say as well at the start of the game that Custodes might struggle a little bit with vehicle armies.
Yeah.
Obviously, higher toughness vehicle stuff.
Chris is scoring points very well.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just about to make another objective here.
There is just so many objectives on the board right now.
He's living his TikTok fantasy.
It's TikTok.
I think because me and Jake next game, I think we're going to have a lot of objectives on the board.
So what are the factions next?
Next is me and Jake with Jakari and Admech.
How are you both feeling for it?
I'm not nervous. I don't get nervous. I'm starting to feel a little bit shaky.
I'm the nervous one after Jake's telling me about his flamer character.
Yeah. He's not there. We have a different one. So because we said, oh wait, were you actually joking? I do get my flamer.
No, I told you I took him out, but he's still there.
Oh, cool. Oh, I thought you were being serious.
Yeah, I put him in the bin. I'll give you 4 servitors instead.
Oh, okay. Guys, I've got something cool to show you next game. So. Don't worry, Ben. I'll just do it once, and then I'll let you kill him.
So we do have a question from Daniel Hammond. How would the Tau deal with high toughness tanks in 10th? I think that they've got quite a few. Do you want to
Sustained hits.
sustained hits?
You know, plasma rifles, sustained hits too. Stealth suits give you reroll 1s to wound as well. So obviously, you'll be wounding a lot of the vehicles on 5s.
Okay.
Broadside, I really like the broadsides with the rail rifle as well. Maybe singular ones of those with the teal shield drones. 10 wounds, toughness probably 6 now.
Yeah.
You know, not easy to deal with.
They'll solve it like Tau always do. They'll shoot it a lot.
I really like the hammerheads. I think with the ions, I think they're good. I think you just get volume of shots.
Do you prefer the ions to the actual
the rail
shot,
yeah.
the rail rifle or
Just
rail cannon?
because there's a lot less re-rolls in this, and especially in the Tau for hits. So you just got that one shot.
Yeah.
I am forgetting the inbuilt data sheet ability. There is a re-roll on them.
Okay.
Which I'll remember next turn.
Yeah.
But I prefer the volume of shots.
Yeah. I mean, flat 3 damage is nothing to be.
Hammerhead's
not
2
bad.
rerolls, isn't it? It's 1 hit and 1 wound.
I think it's one
Against
of
vehicles
each.
and monsters.
I think it's all. It's add 1 against vehicle. Add 1 to the hit roll against monsters and vehicles, and then re-roll a hit or a wound roll. Yeah, so either or.
And don't forget your Seeker missiles. I don't know if you have.
Thank you. Yeah. I was waiting for Callion anyway.
Yeah. Explode with your sustained hits on Seekers.
Yeah, I definitely should have shot the Seekers from that Devilfish and this Devilfish. But yeah.
An assassin has just popped up in the back left corner. I don't know if we can get it. We can get it.
Steve Cam.
Maybe get it on Steve Cam.
I think Steve's busy with TikTok.
Steve Cam.
He's networking, sorry.
He's networking. Yeah.
It's work. Sorry, it's work talking. Yeah.
Right in the back corner.
Because Cody already
There
has
he
it
is.
sorted, Stephen. But we can get another angle. Look at it. And then look at that.
So,
them preachers are looking at him like. Ooh.
Custodes Assassin's pretty cool. So at the end of Jack's turn, you can remove her from the battlefield, and she come back in my reinforcements. It's similar to the Grey Knight, similar to the ability that the Lars Custodians have. So she kind of did her job early on. She was over there, getting me a point. Now I brought her back down there. She's going to try and make a charge, but even if she doesn't, she's an eligible unit for engaging all fronts.
Yes,
so if I trade her off, I'll trade her for 2 victory points at this point, considering that she's already made one of your key strats more expensive. So I think that's a reasonable exchange now. And she might just boss the charge and come in and chop up all you guys. That would be the best outcome.
Actually, I'm going to Overwatch.
You're going to spend 2 CP in Overwatch? Yep. Okay.
With this unit, with the exploding, because it's still only turn 2.
Yeah.
So they're going to shoot the Wardens.
The Wardens, okay.
Yes, we've got an Overwatch from the battle suits.
That costs 2 CP.
So I'm down to 1, yeah.
It's alright, still got 1.
Yeah. So this is 6s to hit. Just single explosions.
Oh, right, okay. So that was 8 hits
from
was
the
it?
plasmas, yeah.
Wow.
Right, all right.
3s, 4s, there you go. AP's 3, flat 3.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Not in the box. Kills 1.
So that hurt.
Then the commander, plasmas. He hits twice.
God.
He wounds twice.
Oh, I like that.
No. And then the missiles. You did very well on your saves though. So.
Well, you did very well on your hits, mate.
Yeah. It all equals out.
You are hitting on 6s, remember?
These are all the missiles. There's 6s with exploding, so it's double efficient.
Good job you don't have rerolls, Jack.
Yeah.
Reroll hits.
Minus
one to win, yeah.
So only minus 1.
So 3 up saves, still on the squad. So one guy takes 2 damage. Oh. I don't enjoy when I'm the one being
Get
Overwatch.
Overwatch, yeah.
I really enjoy Overwatch when I'm using it. I enjoy it less when other people are using it. It's funny how that works, isn't it? Yeah.
It should be 3 CPs to start with.
Once per game.
Once per game.
Once
3
per
CPs.
game. Right, can I move to my shooting?
You
first,
can
please?
have your shit.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
100%?
Yeah.
All right. Well, they're not what I'm shooting with. I need the Alaris Custodians. So let's get another shot out. So I am going to shoot all of the Alaris Custodians weapons at this quite scary unit here.
Okay.
Now, they have the Slayers of Tyrants rule on their card. So each time a model in this unit makes an attack against a character, monster, or vehicle, I get rerolls to wound.
Nice.
Which I think is going to be quite helpful.
How many shots are coming in?
So there are 3 guys who can see there, and this guy who can't see will just shoot him. Yeah. So 3 axes is 6 shots from the axes, and then they get D6 shots each with a grenade.
Yeah,
We'll do the grenades.
I'm not going to
first,
play the stim injectors.
Is that still a thing?
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
6
no.
I feel no pain.
Oh, of course, it's a strat now. Yeah. So 3d6 shots, but it's blast, so it'll be d6 plus 1.
Yeah.
That's all right. That'll do. So what's that? 17 plus 3, 20 shots.
Oh yes, D6. Yeah.
D6. I got guns too. There we are. So hitting on 2s. Oh God. Get rid of these dice.
Oh, God.
That's your save dice, those are.
They're only strength 4, so wounding you on 5s, I think.
Yes, 5s. Yeah.
But with rerolls. Okay, all those 2.
Yeah.
Pick them all up. Reroll those.
We can do this. We can do this.
Come on.
I mean,
That's better.
And do I get cover here because the whole unit can't see my unit? Is that
so
right?
the ones that are shooting you, there's no one in between them. So these guys aren't shooting.
Okay, I wasn't sure if the whole unit had to see.
They're the firing model. So these are AP 1, damage 1.
So 4 ups. 1 suit is taken 3. So it's down.
Okay.
1 suit is down to 3.
And then I will shoot you with my axes. 5 hits with the axes. And these are strength 4, so 5s again with rerolls.
Minus?
Just minus 1, 2 damage now.
4 ups, available.
Good job. The Wardens will shoot the Crutox.
No! All the RSPCA.
What's toughness of the Crutox?
Toughness 5.
So 2 wounds.
Any AP?
AP 1, damage 2.
Did 2 wounds, yeah?
Yeah.
Bonk.
Whee! Get out of here.
That was just wrong. Just to commemorate
Yeah, the
service.
Crutox.
Yeah. This squad here is going to shoot into the Delphish because they need to do some
We
damage
lost
to
the
it.
Crutox.
So 6 spears.
Also, thank you, Mablet, for becoming a VT member.
The toughness of the Delphish.
9.
Just the 1 wound, AP 1, 2 damage.
Jack's lost interest now. His Crutox has died.
Oh, yeah.
Swords.
Lunchtime.
We'll be back with the next game soon.
6s?
No wounds at all. Okay then. Charges.
Your assassin has some shoot.
My assassin. Does she want to shoot? That's the question.
You can make that charge longer if you want.
Jack's like, yeah, go through all
Yeah.
You can shoot the crisis seats, can you? Can you see that?
Range, I think, might be.
Yeah, I think
I think
it's
it-
only 12-inch range, so no.
Apple chestnut.
Yeah.
How many wounds do crisis suits have now?
6 with all the shield drones.
All the shield drones. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant just flat 6 on
No.
They just have whatever they want.
The
yeah.
4 on the data sheet, yeah, and then I've attached shield drones to every single model in that unit.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
The Wardens are going to charge this breacher unit.
Carry on.
You've already overwatched this.
No, I'm going to make you minus. No, I won't. I can make you minus 2 to charge.
Okay, when
With grenades.
when you're the target of
Yes.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 8, so straight in, like that.
Imagine if these breaches survive.
I'll be quite upset if they do. And then, so that's like a 3, 5.
I might do it here. I'll see if I can still do it. Yeah, after you clear a charge, I can do it. So I can make the breaches minus 2. I was just checking if their engagement range wouldn't work.
Okay, so that's currently a 5 to get into them, so that'll make it a 7.
Is there a range on that, Jack? Was it just within 12? Or?
It's just when you target a unit with grenade keyword, so it's not the crisis suits anymore. Oh yeah, I'll need it in the back.
Yeah, good point. Well, he'll charge both units.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just roll it 11, Chris.
There you go.
8, so they're into both. So we'll go like that, like that.
We have had a message coming saying combat embarkation. Is that possible?
I could. I've only got 1 CP though, because I spent the 2 on the Overwatch.
Okay.
And I want to make the assassins minus 2. So I could have used combat embarkation here.
Yeah.
Because Chris declared a charge. Oh no, that's a hammerhead.
It's a hammerhead. Yeah.
They're all trying to get into it, and there's no room for the ammo in it.
Yeah. Oh, no, we're dead.
Yeah, these guys are charged there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't feel that.
Okay, see how much room there is, and you can go and invest this out.
Can they not just climb on the sides and stuff? And just
Jake's crawling in through the gun barrel, isn't it?
I'll throw one of those frisbees off and just sit on there.
The assassin will charge.
Minus 2.
So you're saying I need an 11?
Yeah.
Don't tell me the answer.
We're going for an 11-inch charge.
Oh, I saw
Need it.
that.
Strap paid.
Yeah. All right, ruin my fun. Fine. So you got no CP.
Nope.
I mean, no interrupting. Yeah.
No interrupts.
Breaches can interrupt on Trajan.
We'll start with these guys. So these 4 will go into
Yep.
the Devilfish, and the other 2 into your breaches. So this is 3 regular guys, so they get 4 attacks each with the 4 attacks each with the Castellan axes. Okay, hitting on 3s instead of 2s for some inexplicable reason.
Which stance are you taking? Lethal hits.
Lethal hit. It's
Yeah.
always going to be lethal hits. Yeah. Not that. These are strength 9. Your toughness 9 on
Yes.
here. So
4s.
4s, but with rerolls because it's a vehicle.
That's quite a nice little rule, that.
Oh, it's essential. Yeah. So it's minus 1, 3 damage.
So you spend
4
that
ups.
strap to give you +1 against vehicle.
No. So so Alaris Custodians have 4 rerolls to wound against vehicles.
Oh.
And the axe is strength 9.
1 wound left.
Okay, so he's down to 1. And I will resolve. I'll just do the captain now to finish that off. So he gets 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Just
1
one?
wound.
Nope.
Oh, we got
There's
it.
a blow.
Don't you dare. Don't you
And they've
dare.
got breaches inside, so I need to roll for every single model.
Yep, so the 10 dice.
Yep. And ones take mortal wounds.
Ones they come. So
they're all fine, but
They're
I'm
all
OC 0, is that correct?
because you've jumped out of it. Because you've let. Yeah, you're OC 0.
That's obviously a big change, isn't
Yeah,
it?
because normally I'd jump back on the objective and try and
Yeah.
take it back.
So I've got 2 more custodians to fight.
The main nice thing about it to know is obviously it's not just you die. Like,
So these guys are into your breaches.
Yep.
Oh, they all hit. 1 automatically wins even.
You could still hold it, Jack, because you become unbattle shocked in yours.
I've got about a million OC on it at the moment though. 2, 4.
I want them active as well next
5, 6 saves at -1 on the breaches.
5s. So 5 die?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I was just stop the other unit hitting the tank, basically.
Yeah. So I didn't do enough to kill the unit, so they can't pile in and fight the tank. Yeah, the wardens will activate. I'm sure these got to be enough to kill that. So you've got 3 guys left, and they get.
Use
5
moment
attacks.
shack on Trage. Use the 12 attacks.
You know what? I think I'll probably save it just for the moment. 1 or 2 wound. These are AB2.
Dead.
Yeah. So we will consolidate into the tank.
Yep.
Just force that. And then over here, we've got 3 guys with spears who get 5 attacks each. I think I need to use a +1 to wound strat on this vehicle. So yeah, we'll spend 1 CP for Slayers of Nightmares, I think it's called. So hitting on 2s. Oh, that's 5 auto wounds, that's a good start. And then wounding on 4s. Okay.
-2.
-2 damage for this one.
Okay, I can't make any saves. 8, 10, 12, 13. Does it blow? Nope.
No. Okay, let's stay where they are. I mean, you do get to fight me back with your hammerhead if you so choose. Yeah. So that is the end of my turn.
Actually, I say that. You've got 1 wound, the guy. So here it comes.
Yeah, that's true. Just plan.
Hit on 5s.
The hammerhead's about to.
With a reroll to hit. Reroll a hit. 3 hits. Strength 6. 2
So
wounds.
2 wounds.
Come on, give me the warden. That's how it's done.
Hammerhead just punched a warden.
Tank
combat's OP.
Who needs tank shot?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That'll do it. Yeah, I think that is all my fighting. So I've engaged in all 4 quarters now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's me there, and the assassin's the 4th one. Bring it down. 4 points.
Yeah.
I think I killed.
What's the new restriction on engage?
So eligible units. So there's a unit in here.
Is there no distance range between corners or anything?
You've got to be 3 inches
inches
out into the thing. So here, there's a unit in there, unit there, and unit in the back.
Just more for the chat.
Yeah.
And then your other secondary was?
Bring it down. So I think I killed
You killed 2 devilfish.
2 devilfish. Yeah, so 3 for each of those, so 6 more points.
So another 10 that secondary.
Yeah. Defend stronghold triggers at the end of Jack's turn.
Excellent. There's just 1 sister holding it.
Once it's holding at the moment.
Do
Yeah.
you hold any no man's subjectives?
Nope.
So no primary this turn.
Go up to 1.
I've got to 2.
I'll draw my cards. Capture enemy outposts.
Yep.
Okay, just go get it.
Attempting target.
So I pick one
No
for you to
man's.
take.
Your scoring is very even, Chris. You're just scoring flat 10s every turn.
Well, I hear that's the way to victory.
Bring
Mr.
it-
consistent.
Bring it down. So can I redraw, bring it down? Because I can't score it at all.
So down here, note that if you're using when secondary is achieved. Hang on. So it's a monster or vehicle.
So I'll never be able to score it.
Nope, there's nothing built in to redraw this one, so you need to bin it
Redraw
off
it?
at the end of the turn.
Can't I just redraw it because there's no rider in it. Okay.
Tempting target, I pick one for you to take.
Cool.
I think I'll pick this one here.
Okay. So I just need to basically kill everything. That's my that's my plan this turn.
Table me this turn is
I
probably
can't
good.
score any more points. I don't think. Bring it down is it.
Yeah, I don't have any.
I
eligible
can't catch your
targets.
home field and attempted target's there, so I can't get there unfortunately. So now it's just max damage. What I need to do. Got the P. So they will no longer be tank shots in my shooting phase, correct?
So
Yes.
so you do shot test, if eligible in your
Yeah.
command phase, you are above pass chance, so you don't need to take it.
Yeah, cool.
The miniature bells in the background is we're very close to a church here, and they do weddings
Can I
and
fall
things.
back and
so,
shoot?
yeah, they're going
Not
a bit
natively,
wild
I
at the
don't think.
moment.
No, so I can stay in combat and shoot.
Okay.
Yes, mine's one to hit.
Well, actually,
Well,
happened
not
is,
blast weapons.
they heard about the
Your
wall
main
and
weapon is. Although you can shoot out of combat.
Okay,
Any
fine.
vehicles can do
Yeah,
that now.
yeah.
Yeah.
you all ready to go?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, onto movement.
So we'll go top down, meet them. And we'll go for it.
All right, we will be back in 30 seconds, guys.
But before we continue, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, The Outpost. If you're looking for great deals on your miniatures, paints and gaming supplies, we've got you covered. Their wide variety of exceptional service makes them the go-to destination for all hobby needs. So don't wait, check out The Outpost today. Link in the description below.
So, Ben, we're back, mate.
Yep.
Well, what did the Tau have to do this turn, mate?
I think Jack described it quite well just before we went to that break, that he has to kill everything.
Yeah.
The Custodes are just scoring the mission points so easily.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for the Tau to kill anything in an army. You know, they'll kill a unit again. Jack will pick a unit and it will die, but it's just.
So he does have quite a few. I mean, he's got 2 blobs of crisis units left, right?
Yeah.
2 crisis units, a lot of damage-free weapon in there.
He's got to try and get stuff back onto the middle objectives that will maybe survive to his next command phase. I was going
Yeah.
to keep not scoring a primary, which
Yeah.
would be a problem.
Definitely.
It's going to be
Definitely.
extremely difficult to take Chris off of at least. I think Chris is on for another 10 at least.
Yeah, exactly. Do the crisis suits still have a lot of maneuverability? Does anyone know? Do you know?
I don't know if there's mobiles before. They do still have. There is a strap for fire and fade still, I think. Or
Yeah, so you still have fire and fade.
Okay.
And the other thing as well to note is that this is the Tau super turn,
Okay.
so they all got sustained hits now.
We have actually had a super chat from DJ VidCon, €6. How do you guys like Tau in 10th? Shout out to my Chasso Frank Highcamp from Pain Village. Shout out to you, sir.
But where's Pain Village?
Yeah, where's Pain Village? I would actually avoid that one.
Should we go round the room?
Yeah, let's go around the room. How do we all like 10th?
Oh, we're Tau in 10th, so Ben,
Tau
what
in
do you
10th.
think?
it's not an army that I'll play. But that's because I don't like Towers general from being
Yeah.
shot so many times.
Yeah.
Not
by
the
it.
playstyle, is it?
No, this playstyle's not for me. But I think give Jack time with the book, and I quite like the idea of this list he's been talking to me about with the ghost kills and the lone operators and stuff. I think it'd be quite a clever list, a bit less oppressive than Tau lists of the past.
Are they in a tough spot, Tau, do you reckon?
This is the first game I've seen them play.
Yeah.
I think you're playing them against a very tough army as well. Like
Yeah.
this, Custodes are extremely hard to kill.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's picked a lot of models up.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm in the same camp as you. I'm not really a fan of Tau, so they don't fit my playstyle. I play them a lot. I've been on the bad end of Tau armies, so yeah, I'm not really like looking forward to Tau. Jake.
I don't think I have the facilities to really be able to comment in 10th, just because of, again, very similar to Ben. I really don't like the Tau play style. It's not an army I personally would play. However, we do have 2 people at the table, one playing Tau, another fan of Tau. Maybe we should quickly ask them. So, boys,
Yes, Jake?
I've got a question for both of you. So we're going to start with Chris, because Jack's currently focusing to put his models in line of sight. What do you think of Tau, Chris, in 10th? And don't say what I think you'll say, as in the chant.
So, look, I really enjoy Tau. I like their aesthetic. I like their playstyle. I like the army. The index rules are very, very different. There are some things I probably wouldn't have done. But it also opens up a whole new different range. I think the real challenge for Tau is going to be, can they get the mobility in place? Because the vehicle keyword we've talked about quite a lot today is a battle suit. It makes it a lot harder to move around ruins now. You can't just jump through the walls. With a opponent that has enough stuff to move block you, you could find it very easy to get stuck. I think the lethality is way down.
Is there any access in the book to reroll wounds for shooting or not?
There's some like data sheet abilities to have it on
full
objectives
wounds.
and
You can't
stuff.
get
Reroll ones to wounds.
Okay.
Breaches can do it.
And breaches can
Breaches
do it.
can do it if you're on an objective, yeah.
Which we're about to see.
Which you're about to see here, yeah.
Okay.
But
Well,
what,
remember they're in combat with the tank,
what about you, Jack?
Okay.
What,
so you
what
need
do
to
you,
fold the tank back.
Oh yeah.
Jack?
Pardon?
What do you think of Tau in 10th?
I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. The ghost kills and that kind of Bender's kind of describing. So I think there's a very good mission play army in there as well as having tools for the mission. Yeah, you might not have the obvious anti-tank killing things, but I think you can get the job done with concentrated fire.
Definitely, yeah.
Nice one. Right. So, everyone in the chat, are you enjoying the game? Are you excited for 10th edition? What do you guys think? I want to know what everybody in that chat right now is most excited about with 10th edition, because there's so much that's changed. There's so much there. I think it's best. Let's have a discussion. I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know now.
And also, what armies are you using?
And the other thing as well, I just want to quickly mention, which I know we've mentioned already, but I just want to echo the sentiments. Obviously, a massive thank you to Games Workshop for providing, obviously, us to be able to do this, because without them, we wouldn't have been able to, obviously, get this all sorted ready in time for that. So
Providing all the cards and everything to get
providing
get us
all the cards, obviously the Leviathan box as well that gave us the core rulebook and these mission cards. So, massive thank you to them as well.
Yeah, amazing. Also, guys, if you want to ask some questions, remember super chatting is a great way to support the channel. So if you send in your super chats, we'll definitely make it a priority, and we'll ask everyone in the room as soon as you send it in. So yeah, we'll definitely be doing that. But Jake, just to answer your question, mate, we've had quite a few people. So Tyranids, Admech. Well, guess what, guy? Morka. Sorry if I butchered that. Yeah. Don't worry, Admech are next. That's the next army versus Drakari. Yeah? You excited to play Admech, Jake?
Oh, mate, I'm looking forward to it. I can say.
Yeah, we'll have more on Admech literally next for you. What other armies are people excited? Grey Knights. Looks
Table's
like we're
ready.
So we'll pass you back over to the guys at the table.
Cool. So going into my shooting phase now. I've just found I need to go through the whole movement phase, don't I?
Yes, yeah. We'll summarise it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the lowdown.
Yeah. The Ironhead fell back out of combat, so I can shoot these.
I was really hoping he wouldn't do that and just leave me safe, but unfortunately, those crisis suits are not just here to watch.
Yeah. I've pushed this Ironhead up to get 30 inches of the sister. Don't really want to do it, but I need to try and stop Chris scoring some points. And he's got line of sight back this way onto these two units. The breaches are just shuffled, so I've got 8 in range to shoot the assassin.
Yeah, and that's as well, because their range has gone down this edition.
Yeah.
So she deep strikes 9 inches away, but they've only got a 10-inch range, so they've had to shuffle closer to have a shot.
I've brought both crisis suits onto each objective, and to try and clear out everything that's in my lines. Farsight's units within 9, so you get +1 to wound.
Okay.
That's Farsight's ability. And then into the shooting phase.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
So this unit of breaches is going to guide for Farsight's team,
Yeah.
and we're going to start shooting away.
Okay, so when this unit's selected as the target, I'm going to use the free stratagem I get every round for the captain for Arcane Genetic Alchemy on the Alaris Terminators, which is -1 damage.
Cool. So this is all the missiles. This is going to be freeze to hit, double exploding 6s.
There's a very strong stratagem for free as well.
Oh, and I'm spending a CP for +1 AP.
And this has got double exploding 6s.
Yeah.
This is looking fairly good.
But then the -1 damage, I forgot about the -1 damage that takes the missile pods down. So 14 more dice.
Jack's
Sorry. 14 more.
Yeah, for
Is
the
that
missiles.
okay?
That's not a strat, your double exploding 6s, it's your
That's Calion because
That's
I'm
an
guided.
ability on the sheet. Chris spent the strat for -1 damage.
Okay.
And I've spent the strat for +1 AP.
It didn't cost him any command points because of his ability on
Because of the
their
captain.
sheet. So it's free. Yeah.
So your toughness 7.
Yeah.
So I'm +1 to wound, so it needs to be 3s to wound.
Okay.
Yeah. So Jack's on 0.
I'm on 0 now.
And Chris, you're on
2.
Yeah, correct. I think these data sheets where you get strats for free are actually quite powerful.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
very
definitely.
powerful.
Definitely. Or
AP2,
increasing your
2 down to 1
opponent's
damage.
Is or use the same
No
strat
cover.
twice when you've got a particularly good one.
Yeah.
Combat.
So 4 ups.
Yeah.
Oh dear. 1 dead, 2 dead, and 1 down to a wound.
So if that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would have killed 5 and put 1 down to 1 if it wasn't 3 marginal damage.
Yeah, I think that's...
We've got the plasmas to come in from the unit.
Oh, okay. Let's do that. Let's do some plasmas. Less 6s, please. Okay, that
There
is
you go.
less 6s.
That's really...
Oh, Jack, just mind your head on the cam.
+1 to wound, so 2. Invuln saves.
On 4 ups now.
Kills that guy.
Yeah, the damaged one. Good.
Then Farsight. He double explodes. 3s. That's 3.
This exploding attacks is pretty funky.
So that's 3 down to 2 damage.
Yep, so one guy's got 2 left.
Remember, chat are waiting for Farsight to charge Trajan.
His Farsight's buried here, unfortunately.
He's busy, mate.
That's convenient. That's convenient. Too busy hiding to be honourable.
Can't take calls.
Let's go with the Hammerhead.
Yeah.
SMS at the sister. And then the Iron Cannons the turn
Into
to
these ones, yeah.
Yeah. SMS into the sister. 5s. Was I meant to guide?
Well, no one can see her to guide.
No, I'm talking about this.
Oh, okay.
No.
So that, no?
The 6 does it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
2 hits.
nice. 2 wounds.
2
Cool.
saves.
Then the Ion. 7 shots. This is just 4s. Single explosions because I'm not spotted.
Yeah.
Reroll it.
Reroll a hit. Thank you. What a hero.
Sorry, Chris, I'll keep my mouth shut.
I only hit 3
That's
times.
great rules spotting on the cameras there.
3 wounds, AP2 for flea damage.
Yeah,
Because it's but 2 damage on these.
Yes.
Yeah.
You should make all your
Saved
saves.
it. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I needed some. Come on. I've got nothing left there.
Let's do the breaches at the back.
So they are also going to guide someone, remember?
Did the hammerhead not
Oh yeah,
kill
they're going to
anyone?
guide the crisis suits.
Yeah, onto...
What's your OC here?
each one of those is 2, and the captain is also... I've got OC 6 on there at the moment.
So I've got 6, 7, so I'll hold that.
Yes, you do.
So I don't hold the objective where Trajan is.
No.
So those breaches will guide. Can you do any defensive reactive stuff on Trajan now?
I mean, Trajan...
Is it the fight phase, I think?
Yeah,
the
his... Where is he? Trajan Valoris. Here we are. So you're talking about the moment shackle, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fight... The only triggers... This is terrible.
And you got fire feel no pain.
Yeah.
I think you get...
So defensive buffs that you trigger at a particular phase, they're just not worth anything. Like, because you can just play around them.
3 guys, 4 guys, 5 guys, 6 guys, 7 guys, 8 guys.
You know, I think my Aero bar that I bought this morning was actually really good.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is a white one. I was looking at this, yeah.
I saw it. It says limited edition, so I thought I could sell it on eBay after for about, what, 600 quid or something. So,
I love how this chat's doing. We're collaborating with the church because the church valves fit the terrain.
Yes, yeah.
it's better we keep the sisters' army.
Yeah.
Going there.
Who are we guiding for?
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So I can't split fire the crisis suit unit.
No. Well, you could, but you
But it's
might
terrible.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't. Yeah.
There's also a debate at the moment.
So the breaches over here, they're going to shoot the assassin, but he's left one guy on this side of the wall, so he can guide. Now, there's 2 things he wants to guide, but if you split fire, you're at -1 to hit. So he's kind of determining if he's going to try and kill the rest of the Terminators,
Yeah.
or the remaining.
Or Trajan. I hold this objective at the moment,
Yeah.
so I feel like I should go here.
Go for Trajan's unit. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you are holding that.
Because
But-
if you already have the objective, right, there's no
1, 2, 3, 4. You're already going to get hold more?
Yes, I'm already going to get 15 primary in this system.
Yeah, so that's irrelevant.
Yeah, it's what you're going to have
It's
next
just damage.
turn. Yeah.
I do like this mission actually. It's actually one of my favourites. I like the idea of putting objectives.
I'm just going to shoot the breaches, because the shot's going that way anyway.
Yeah, make a decision why you do. Yeah. That means I'm going to look at the
Go on, Jack.
Custodes defensive profile.
Any minuses to hit?
She is lone operative, infiltrator, deep. So no.
Just 3s to hit.
Oh, they just hit on 3s now,
Yeah.
don't they? Yeah.
With explosions. So
Only single explosions.
Oh, that went in the bag.
You can do that again if you try.
No. Toughness.
Toughness is 4.
So
Yeah.
3s. There you go. AP is going to be.
I got 4 up in bun.
Yeah.
Do you not have reroll wings?
Not on
No,
objective.
because I'm not an objective.
Oh, I've got my breaches to shoot. Yeah. As well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2,
dead?
3, 4, 5. Yeah, she's dead.
Cool.
That's sad.
I'll go on to the other
Salamanders,
breaches.
352.
Oh my lord.
Very exact as well. Like, I love it.
There's a lot of salamanders. That's almost half the chapter. There you
So,
go, last one.
This is the breaches into the terminators. So I do get reroll wounds
Wait,
now.
so you need to pick your guided unit first.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I've done it out of order.
You can't see if you're going to kill them before you make the decision.
No, so
on this one.
these only have one target.
Yeah, so
so
you're going to guide this one for the other crisis suit. 'Cause
No,
that was your decision with these guys, isn't it?
I need to see what this does first.
Okay.
Because they only have one
Yeah,
target.
okay, yeah.
So 3s. That was a 6, so 5 back in.
Sadly, it was a 6.
Your toughness 7 though?
Toughness 7.
So 5s rerolling.
Yeah.
There's some good combos there.
Breaches are rerolling their wounds here because they're on the objective.
That's another very good rule actually.
Okay.
It's a
AP1.
lot of dice.
So these are damage 1, aren't they?
Yeah.
So because I'm -1 damage, they just
No damage? Yes.
Yeah. That's
perfect.
not how that works
yeah.
now, is it? What's the AP? Sorry,
They just take one wound.
It said.
just 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anybody die?
I lost a wind on her.
God, never forgotten that wound.
So the captain get -1 damage.
While he's in the unit, yeah.
So how does that work
Well,
when
no,
models
the
get
unit
stripped back?
will die. Yeah. Well, if it's in the same activation,
You get
it
-1
all
damage.
happens. Yeah.
Let's go for this terminate squad.
Trying to finish him off.
Yeah. So that breach unit will guide for this crisis unit this way.
Yeah.
Let's shoot the missile pods first.
Well, you need to declare
Crisis
everything.
trying
Now.
to kill
You can't see if you
Terminators?
kill it.
No, everything's going here.
Everything's
Yeah.
okay,
Shoot,
yeah.
Do you mind if we mute you while you're doing that?
Yeah,
We've
yeah,
got a
yeah,
Super
we'll-
chat I think it's quite interesting to talk about, all right? So you
Super
can see
chat.
sex.
Super chat from Spec Force.
Yep.
Have the changes in 10th made anyone in the team consider trying an army they haven't tried before?
Do you start with yourself then?
Yeah, there's not really any army I haven't played before, as such. I am really interested in playing some Gene Stealer Colts. So that would probably be where I'll try out next, and maybe Thousand Suns as well. I quite like the Thousand Suns rule set, and I think like Magnus being an actual cool damaging model again is quite fun. So that's probably where I would be.
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually going to be doing Drakari. I don't know if it's because of changes in 10th, but it was because Steve challenged me to do it as an army.
I love Drakari as an army.
I've been converted. Like, I think they're so cool. They're so fun. I love the play style of them as well.
I like the new data sheets where they've captured the unit, like the Court of the Archon and the Beasts.
Yeah.
The Beast Pack model. The Beast Pack unit just looks so cool.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely. The conversions you can do as well with the Beast Pack or the Court of the Archon is just so cool. Like, I'm loving the models, and the whole army as a whole is so cool. Jakey boy.
Well, for me, it's AdMech because I loved all the AdMech models, but then when I saw their 9th edition book, I was very much put off by the sort of borderline complexity the book did have. I think that's fair to say. But after seeing the rules for them now, I'm so excited, and even also cheeky little shout to World Eaters.
Ooh.
So yeah, really looking forward to giving them a go. And we've managed to pull Stephen away from his networking to also, because there's an army that you really like as well.
Yeah, there's definitely 3 for me that I am absolutely loving. The first one is my new boys, the Muscle Beach. The Gene Stealer cult. My brethren. Yeah, we go to the gym, we sip protein shakes, and we lift big weights.
Are these all the people I met at Fest?
Yeah. Yeah.
Love Tom.
They all wear similar vests to you.
So Gene Stealer cult. Yeah. I think I need to go on a summer shred diet now just to make sure I'm representing. Like you've got your Votan tattoo. Yeah. I need to go as an aberrant. Carry around a sign.
Got the looks for it, mate.
Wow. I
They're handsome. They're handsome.
I just need to get a collar, don't I? Because they all have like a dog collar and a chain. Yeah, you'd be the biophagus. Yeah. Also, Grey Knights.
Yeah.
Grey Knights.
Take them off me.
Yeah, Grey Knights, Gene Stealer cult, and I think Black Templars. Sigismund. I mean, he's my favourite character in the lore of 30k. So.
And we've had another super chat as well for $2 from Groveling Poet. Free war gear, good or bad for the game?
Indifferent, personally. I think I need to see it more. Chris said awful and then literally threw up.
Choice when there is look at a crisis suit, for example. You're never going to convince me that putting 3 flamers is worth the same as 3 cyclocine blasters.
I think having all the war gear at the same cost means there's just always the one option that's better than any other
you always have the best thing.
I think at Index, it's just cleaned it all up. Yeah. And I hope over time, once the game evolves, that they'll start to layer in some additional points and things like that.
I do like that idea a lot, actually, of as they develop and as obviously we've already seen, they've reacted to certain things via Death Watch, thank God. But the other question I wanted to ask you just quickly before you give us the wrap up of that is we did have a super chat basically stating that with 10th edition, with armies changing, some changing for like less complex or anything like that. Is there any other armies you've looked at that you wouldn't have considered before?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. What? Do you want to name a few? Have you got any, Chris?
Necrons.
You want to say? Necrons. Yeah.
Chris Necrons.
I just think they're cool.
Yeah. And
I've always been a Necron fan. Have I ever mentioned that?
Demons.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
And Kobe, what about you?
What armies?
What army do you like?
Think about?
Anything you haven't played before that you fancy playing?
Nids the one that you
Nids.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like the look of Harlequins, but because there isn't a Harlequin specific thing, I'll have to wait.
But you could have Eldar though with Harlequins.
No, I wouldn't do Eldar. It'd have to be Harlequin specifically.
I didn't even know they were an army to start with, to be honest. But right, so we've done that. Thank you very much for that. What happened? Talk me through.
Not a lot, unfortunately.
It felt like quite a lot when I was receiving it. You finished off the Terminators.
Yeah.
Captain to a wound.
Yes. Yeah.
Which
so Operation Clear My Field was not too successful. The assassin did go down, so I killed.
The assassin's very good.
Yeah.
Did you score any cards?
No, they're all going in the bin. And I gained a CP.
Do score defend stronghold though.
You scored 3 points?
3 points for defend stronghold. Yeah.
You scored more points than Jack in his turn.
Yep.
And then Chris will get 15.
Yeah, 15 primary over here.
Decent now.
So that's me on 35 primary now.
25.
Did you only need to score?
Because this is only turn 3.
Yeah.
Because this is turn 3. Yes.
Yep.
I was getting ahead of myself.
Fair, Chris, this is turn 3.
Hey, you know what? It's
Your movement,
my command phase. So
I gained a CP for discarding, and I gained a CP and Chris, so I'm up to 2.
so we're now both at 2.
Jackson 2, Chris at 2.
And then I draw a card for the turn.
Do you not get one for discarding?
I've added that.
That was the,
Oh,
that was it.
Yeah. So I was on 0.
2 for Tau, 2
Okay,
for
so
Custodes.
attempting target. So you have to pick a
This
no
one.
man's land object, and I have to control it.
That one.
Okay.
Yep.
I think we can do that. I think that is it's doable. Maybe.
So we'll meet you guys, and we can talk more 10th, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, actually, Jake, before we do that, we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Ah.
Let's take a moment to appreciate Colourforge, our fantastic sponsor. Their range of spray paints has become our go-to for making our miniatures come to life quickly and efficiently. The quality and variety of colours they offer are truly unmatched, providing a smooth application for stunning effects every time. Check out Colourforge for your next hobby project.
Okay, yeah, we're back. That's kind of underwhelming, actually.
Yeah, this combination of the mission scoring and how the game's gone, there's not much left to do here. Really.
Yeah, I think Chris is kind of taking this away now, isn't he? I mean, he's just drawn another secondary is very easy for him.
There's the zeroing of primary every turn as well. It's just...
Yeah, it's a killer, isn't it?
It's going to be too far away.
Specforce was the one that did the super chat for the lion earlier with the name when it was the lion. Massive hats off to you. Although, I thought he what happened to him yesterday?
He got killed by a little injection. Bit of paracetamol. He can't handle his paracetamol. From Muscle Beach, his little caddy.
Yeah, exactly.
The caddy for the Aberrants. Killed him.
Cowpole.
Too much cow. Since yesterday had my delivery come to my house of my 3 little syringe guys.
Oh God!
To honour that stream. They've arrived to go with my 30 Aberrants that I've got at home. Yes.
We made a joke about a year ago saying that 30 Aberrants would be really good, and it's nice to see that this has now come full circle.
Like about 3 or 4 years ago, 30 Aberrants was a really good army.
Yeah.
Like it was winning big events, 30 Aberrants. It's quite cool to see it come full circle back around.
Let's hope it does again, because I'd be so happy.
And the Power Sledgehammer Man as well, he's cool.
Oh, the Abominant, or whatever his name is.
A bob.
No, it's the Abominant.
The Bobbinant. It's a Bominant.
Jake will have a name for him soon.
A Bob.
Do you know of our game that we're about to play? I was reading the data cards last night to get ready.
Okay.
Do you know what happens to you if Drazar kills your warlord?
Do I want to
I'm just getting it in mind games ready.
What happens?
I get 3 pain tokens.
I don't know what a pain token is.
They makes my army better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward
hide
to
your warlord.
Do you want to know what they do?
I think we'll save that one. I want to save that one for the game.
I'm just trying to get in his mind.
I want to save that one because, as you all know, I love a bit of a shock.
Surprise.
Do you have a lot of infantry?
Ironically, yeah.
Rest in peace.
But I've got a lot of anti-infantry stuff, so this should be good.
Yes, that flamer.
Rest in peace.
I've got the flamer. The Vanguard have it.
Okay, let's just get the anti-keyword up permanently for the next game, guys.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of it.
It's 2 armies. It's actually kind of an interesting matchup.
Yeah, I think that this mission now is really tough for the tower. I think it's really tough for the tower to start.
Yeah, definitely.
They can't stand on any objective that the Custodes don't kill you.
Just look how many objective markers there are.
I know it literally looks like we just chucked a load of objective markers on the start of the game and.
Underperformed in back-to-back shooting phase, I think. I'm not sure. Look at the maths. I'm not sure how.
I think because the fact that your army rule to get the spotted, it actually makes your army worse if you kill something.
I made a mistake in the previous turn when I paired my units. That means the crisis suit lost all its efficiency.
And it's the Custodes strats to stop the damage and stuff. Just throw that one out.
And because there's no override for when the unit dies.
Yeah.
To free up a unit again.
Yeah.
That was the big swing point because I lost so much efficiency with that second crisis suit the previous turn.
So we have had a comment saying, is it me or the list unbalanced towards each other? Like Custodes seems solid and rounded, while Tau 1 is basically what we had painted at the moment.
So we have so much Tau.
Yeah.
We were trying a different list type. It's the first games of a new edition, so you're putting units on the board and you're trying to work out what unit works or not.
And I'd also say it's the other way around.
And sometimes the mission can throw the game out. You don't score any points for holding your backfield. Jack's not lost his backfield all game.
Yeah.
So you think on some of the other missions you'd score a lot more primary.
Yeah, exactly.
And also with the Custodes, the reason it looks kind of there's a lot of it, is we only have the codex. So greater than half of the data sheets for Custodes are Forge World. So until we get those, you're going to see less of the kind of more diverse stuff on the tabletop right now.
Yeah. You'll see a lot of games like this in 10th until you work out what is good and what's not.
Well, the meta's just forming, right? Like everyone's testing things, so
there isn't a meta.
Well,
do you know what I mean? Like if we know when this is us experimenting with these things. So all the lists you're going to see, everything you have seen is what we've seen on first glance. We'd like to try out, new units that you may have not seen before, in terms of not because they, haven't had models, but maybe because they haven't been as viable.
Sometimes as a studio, we are restricted to the models. We try and play every single army in the game, and you think there's so many units in an index.
Well, there's like 20-something armies. They all have models. They all have everything. Got to get built and painted. But I think
they're ready on the table, so back to them.
Okay, it's the turn to start coming forward, it turns out. So I feel my battle shock with the sister in the back, so she's just sitting there doing nothing. Luckily it doesn't really matter because the home field objectives doesn't score for anything. I have moved up the big unit of Custodian Guard, who are relatively unhurt at the moment, Valerian's unit, and the unit which has kind of been almost in reserve doing objectives. Yeah, that one's on. Cool.
Chris, you charging the suits doesn't stop them overwatching Trajan. Because of big guns never tire.
Yeah, true.
So I could even if you connect, I can even watch this guy.
Yeah, because you're eligible to shoot.
So
Yeah, it's true. That's a very good point, Kobe.
This isn't the microphone.
I'm sad he's not going to get hit anyone with his axe.
Oh, the captain.
The captain, yeah. Actually, does he get back up again?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Does he have the same rules for Terminators? Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
He does.
Speak, Chris.
Yep, we're back. We're just.
You can fight on death.
Just
Not get
when
back
you're
up.
doing a test and you just do an audio test.
No, you can get back up. Yeah. No, you're right. Fight it. Yeah, you can hear me. That's me.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
So should we carry on?
Just give it a second. But yeah. Just, you need to just see if it's consistent.
We had two. What was it?
50.
Yeah. No, you're right. So he's not going to get back up again. Basically, I need to rely on you not rolling any sixes in your Overwatch, which hasn't worked well so far. But we'll see. We'll see.
It always sounds better. Keep going.
Yeah. So carry on playing.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Right. We'll carry on.
Back in.
I think these guys can't see anyone here, so they will shoot this crisis unit.
Okay.
So 3 spears, 6 shots, all hit. Oops.
Toughness 5.
So 5s,
Cool beans.
no mind. And then I think that Valerian's got a special spear.
And you can all hear us all good?
Yeah, it's not great. It gets 3 shots,
Yep.
2 hits. No wins. So we'll get to charge phase then. This unit here will charge the Iron Tide.
I forgot to shoot my Seeking missiles.
Oh, they may not have made that.
Who was this charging?
This is this unit here trying to get that.
Okay.
Are you up against the wall?
I think they might just
No,
be doing
I shouldn't
battle
be.
practice, Chris, because it's been going on for ages.
Say again, sorry.
Oh no, we were talking to someone in the chat. Oh,
It's 4 away, yeah. So,
Oh, you can get base through fully in.
well, you'll. What did I roll? 3 there.
You roll a 3. I think you struggle to get your base through.
Yeah, I'm going to see. Can you roll it again for me? I'm going to CP reroll that
That's-
charge.
You're in?
Definitely in with a 10.
We paid for the barrels.
Yeah, true.
So
We had to have Jake go on the church calendar. We
can't
did.
get
Yeah, yeah.
base until I have to do it like that.
Best time. Best time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That mute button on that string deck won't work. It won't be linked to the new thing I've just added in, by the way.
Okay.
MN, thank you for the membership.
This unit will
remember,
charge the Iron Tide as
MN,
well.
if
You just roll me
you
the charge.
go on in the description on the video,
Brilliant.
there will be a link to a
Oh,
quiz
perfect.
for you to take. If you
Yeah.
take that,
So I have to get into base
then
contact.
we'll be
Yeah.
able to obviously take your email from that, and you'll be in for a chance to win some amazing prizes. We do have like a Leviathan box, gift vouchers with the Outpost, with Frontline Gaming, You name it. There's so much that will be in this. I think there's
box as well.
Yeah, I think there's about like £1,000 worth of stuff that you can actually get. So yeah, it's make sure you fill that out in the chat. If you have any questions, obviously just let us know and we'll be able to guide you through it. Okay, so where are we at in the game?
We're in Chris's charge phase.
He will charge this unit here.
Carry on.
He's already charged.
But you can't charge me if I'm in combat with you.
The hammerhead
So you
and
can't
two
shoot me if I'm in
units.
combat with you with the other squad.
Right.
Oh, I thought that was a whole big guy instead of Tyler. I could
Yeah, you
Overwatch.
can. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
still-
So this squad couldn't shoot him if he's in combat with them. This squad could shoot. Because you can't shoot a unit in combat with a vehicle, but the vehicle can shoot what's in combat with itself.
Steve, how does big guns have a tire?
Yeah.
You are unmuted, guys. So you.
Yeah. So if he's in combat here, you can overwatch him, but this squad can't overwatch him.
No,
when he's in
on this
combat.
squad to Overwatch this squad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You can
yes,
shoot out of
yeah,
combat. Yeah,
yeah.
sure. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Well, he only needed a 1, and then this squad here.
Did he Overwatch?
Yeah. They're going to charge this squad.
So Crisis Brick is overwatching
Trajan
and the
friends.
Wardens.
There's Farsight. Each time it makes an attack, cool. So I'm going to use Farsight's unit.
Okay.
You got a guy on 2 wounds and you've got feel no pain.
No feel no pain. No.
So I'll do the missile pods first.
Okay. Oh, so many shots. So many shots.
So this is going to be 6s to hit,
Yep.
single explosions. So, okay.
So 4 missiles hit.
That's, I'm +1 to wounds, so I'll be wounding on 2s.
I'm -1 to wound.
So wounding on 3s. Just 2, AP 1.
Yeah, Chris,
Two
if you're a
saves.
member and you've done the quiz, you're all sorted.
6 plasma rifles.
Oh,
They all
Wounding
on 3s. 5 saves, AP 4. So all in your invuln.
Yep, so first one.
To
So
kill
that
this guy.
kills the
Yep.
Vexilla guy because
Yep.
he is damaged, yeah. And the other spear, so it's just
So just-
Trojan left.
You got any more saves?
No.
Okay, then
So-
Farsight.
So far, all the Wardens being killed on
Yep,
Overwatch, and
fine.
it's just Trajan left now.
So does he make his charge? Yes, he can't.
And Trajan's made it.
There we go. I should have declared the iron tie. That was silly. Right, let's see if I can do enough damage with this. So there's no fighting combat. You didn't tank shock me. I'll just start from the shield captain and move along.
Okay.
So he gets 6 attacks with his axe.
Chris, I'm really sorry. Could you do a double clap for me? Not too close to your microphone, just in front of. Thank you. That was on camera 1, right? I've just said it.
So shield captain into
Into the
Farsight's.
crisis. Yeah. 5 hits.
Yep.
And he's strength 9, so
So threes.
3s. Yeah, I don't get the rerolls for the. So the Alaris Terminators get to reroll wounds, but the captain forgets how to. So that is 3.
AP.
AP 1.
4 ups.
So
So
skill
kills
1.
the suit.
Next up, let's get Trajan involved.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun.
We've had another super chat from Mavlet. Is there any chance for more live streams to start at the same time as this game for us poor convicts down under? Totally understand if not.
So obviously this is Sunday, Saturday morning 9 a.m. we started this. Obviously depending on things pending as we get more members. I think it's important to note. We can expand the team, do more stuff like this for you. But just for the moment, this is like a very rare occasion type of stuff. But we are looking at doing more streams like that, not just for members, but in general. So just keep an eye out. But we definitely take it into consideration with different time zones, mainly the US, but obviously Australia's maybe one we've got to.
We appreciate you all watching, from New Zealand and Australia at the moment.
We love it.
Moment shackle because you can only use it once a game and you have to pick at the start of the fight phase which means that the 2 up invulnerable save isn't going to be particularly helpful. So we're just going to double his attacks and try and chop through some of this crisis unit. So I've got 12 attacks. Is that 12 dice? That looks like 12. On 2s, but really just looking for some 6s. Yeah. No 6s and a few 1s. Okay.
Cool beans.
He's strength 10.
So 2.
So
People
2.
from Japan as well. South Africa.
It's all 4
From
bins.
everywhere. What?
Yeah, all in your own buns.
Yeah. So that kills a suit, 3 damage.
Yeah.
And 1 takes 3.
So right, okay.
Yeah, we do really appreciate all of you tuning in from around the world. That's amazing to hear that we have people out there actually watching us from.
I want everyone in the chat to say where you're from.
On a pile
South
into-
Africa,
back into
Japan,
the
New Zealand,
so this squad's going to
Australia.
activate
Keep going,
so that they can pile into him.
It's a
and fight
GW
him,
stream.
so let's use Valerian
Okay,
first. 'cause
perfect.
That's
Right.
cool.
Well,
Yeah.
as Jake said, we will definitely
gets
keep it
7
in mind.
attacks.
It's time for the
These stream weekends are always fun, and if
Yeah.
we're doing a stream weekend, there will be usually a 9 o'clock game because we're all here. so-
exactly, and there's
Just
plenty
depends
of
how,
us.
you know.
Yeah.
I want to do an in-house tournament anyway. That's a whole lot.
Oh, that would be cool. Doing like an in-house tournament that we could do. That would be pretty cool. Would you guys like that idea? Us doing like a tournament weekend, maybe?
Say single knockout.
Yeah, single knockout rounds. Yeah.
Jake's playing my triple Wraith Knight.
The whole triple Rave Knights on the board. Okay.
Flame man can't deal with triple rave knights.
So that one. And these are also on 5s.
Denmark.
Oh, that's a bit better.
What's the EP?
Netherlands.
So the 8
Derby.
regular.
Derby, Chris. Iceland. I was in Iceland actually a few weeks ago. That's a nice place. Yeah.
It's really funny, isn't it? So Iceland and Greenland. Greenland is full of ice. Iceland is like very green and stuff, isn't it? It's like the opposites.
P2 damage 1.
Come on, survive. Just on 1.
On 1,
Yeah,
okay.
perfect.
So I need
So
to activate the other
I
squad.
don't bother swinging it. Do I explode?
Yeah.
No.
No. And then when I consolidate with that unit, I'll consolidate onto this objective and in combat with this guy.
Yes. Yeah.
Because that worked out really well for me last time.
What's happening, boys? What's happening?
So I've killed an Ion Tide.
Iron head.
Iron Head, sorry. I
new
keep
phrase.
saying that.
So mine
yeah.
swing back.
Yeah, you swing back.
So I'm going to pile in here. Bring Farsight
can't
into the
do that.
fray.
So is this our first opportunity to see
Farsight's coming in.
Okay, let's
Yeah, so I've done all my fighting.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Pretty anemic into the
6.
suits,
So
but it's quite fun chopping up big things.
I'm going to use Farsight's once per game ability to reroll all hits and wounds.
Okay, I've got 1 wound left.
1 wound left. What's your AP1, AP2? So I'll do the 4 attacks. Reroll.
Does Cao Yon work in combat now? I don't think this has ever been
shouldn't.
checked or come up.
No, because it's in your shooting phase.
In shooting, okay.
So strength 8, strength 10. So 3s. Reroll. 4 saves. AP2, flat damage 3. Boof.
Oh, he just
Commander
chopped up
Farsight.
a shield captain
And I'm going to pile in 3.
onto the objective.
Objective.
Okay, and you do get to...
I'm going to pile in here. I'm already holding this objective because I'm only see 2 of the crisis suits and then hammerheads there. So just do some bonky. Just do 2 crisis
Scarbrand,
suits.
the warp. Thanks, Scarbrand. We appreciate you tuning in.
Just 1 wound.
Where's that?
No AP.
Doing nothing. What you doing?
Scarbrand's
Good
watching.
Cool.
I was ready to take an insulting wound there.
We do actually have a game for you at the end of the day, Scarbrand. Tune in for that one.
Okay, we've done all the fighting. The crisis suits led by, Farsight really just chopped up the shield captain.
Yes, Farsight uses once per game ability to reroll all hits and wounds and put the captain down.
Trajan double attacked and didn't really do very much. He killed
a
one
suit
crisis suit. I
and put
think,
1 down
yeah.
to 3.
Oh, the crisis unit with Farsight killed
The
the
captain on
The,
1 wound.
the captain was on 1 wound, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Farsight chopped him down.
Farsight has got a kill.
In combat.
In combat, yeah.
Farsight.
So that's the end of my turn. Now, I don't really score very many secondary here because I'm no longer in the stable quarter. I am in that table quarter. I am in this one. However, because I'm battle shocked here, that now means that I don't score my engage.
Coming back in.
I did score 3 for killing the Ion Hammerhead, and 2 for killing the 1 crisis suit.
Yes.
So I get 5 points to bring it down.
Jack primary?
I'm holding 2 midfield objectives.
He is, yeah.
2 midfield objectives, so 10 points.
Yeah. I'll draw 3 cards. Extend battle lines.
That's changed around a little bit.
Investigate signals.
10 on the...
Deploy teleport homers. In your own deployment zone. Yep. And no man's. Yep.
So extend battle lines. So at the end of your turn, if you control 1 or more in your own deployment zone and a no man's land, so you should be able to get that one because you currently have that one. Investigate signals. 1 or more units. Centre of the battlefield. It's going to be more challenging.
I haven't got many units.
Yeah.
And they all need to shoot.
You need to be shooting.
So just extend battle lines. Breaches could come. I don't think they can get hold of it. They got assault weapons actually, so they could.
CPs, gents?
I'm up to 1.
We're both on 1.
Should we meet you guys? Because it seems like there's a bit of thought with what
Yeah. So if you got the objectives there, yeah. Extend battle lines, investigate signals, and deploy teleport homers.
Very cool. Right.
Very achievable, some of them. Well, one of them.
I'm going to meet you guys, so you can have a chat, see what Jack's going to do, and we'll catch up with you in a sec.
Okay, so we do have a poll running at the minute, just to see if you guys would like us to do an in-house tournament, knockout style. Obviously, vote on that. Let us know what you guys think. So far, 92% of people have said yes. And just to answer your question, White Corsair, any plans for a battle report involving orcs soon? Yep, most definitely. We have got one recorded in the vault. It just is. We have said who it is yesterday, so we're not talking about the. So it's Astra Militarum versus orcs. Yeah, exactly.
Me against Steve. Yeah.
Advance the breaches.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we have quite a few battle reports actually in the lockup. Vault, that's the one. Lockup's a different thing, isn't it? In the vault. So we do have quite a few that we're working on at the minute. We do have one dropping next week, which is Thousand Suns versus Space Wolves, which Jake, you're in.
That's a classic grudge match.
Yeah.
It was a
Which
very
force
cool
did you run?
I ran the Thousand Suns.
Did you have Magnus?
I did.
I want to watch.
I didn't get to show off all his tricks, sadly, Ben, but hopefully a bit later on today, when we have Thousand Suns on, we know them all a bit better now. So.
And Ariman's in the battle report. Yeah. We have all the goodness. It's it should be coming out next week at some point. It's all ready to go.
It's nice to see an edition of Warhammer where Magnus actually looks as good as Araman.
As good as Araman.
Because the last couple of editions, Araman's been the best psyker in the Thousand Suns.
But I guess that's something to note, though. Like something in 10th that obviously has drastically changed, it seems. As a lot of the bigger models are quite good, as we've joked about with Wraith Knight and everything. So, you know.
I think Magnus looks really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
I like Magnus's day issue.
Nah, it's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing that game.
And the mutilated Vortex Beast.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
also in the battle report.
that is also quite
We've
good.
actually got one because they're
Extinct.
not available anywhere. They are extinct in the wild.
Must be quite good then.
You cannot buy one.
Yeah. So how are we doing at the table? You cool. So
Alright, cool.
Unmute you and you can tell us what you did.
Cool. I'm running out of units now to score the secondaries in terms of sacrificing units to shoot or use being spotters and observers. So I originally positioned to do the investigate signals in the back, but actually I want to do max damage to this unit here and ignore cover.
It's going to be important, because otherwise they'll be -2 AP. Oh no, so it's only in the fight phase. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So I'm trying to clear this unit out. Far sight's going to try and push to the middle to try and get more control over the back. The Ironhead's going to stay in combat, so it can shoot here. And then these suits are going to stay in combat with Trajan and try.
It's kind of, you have to pick everything up that you're shooting this turn to kind of try and score the primary for the rest of the game.
So actually they could guide. Can I guide? No, because they won't be eligible targets, so I won't be able to guide stuff in combat. Actually, so they can do that.
They
and I
can
can
do it.
guide for that.
And then guide, yeah, because you got the
So
other.
there's only one,
Yeah, so you'll get your 2 points
Give
on
me
your
2
investigate signals.
Okay,
Yeah.
we figured it out.
We figured it out.
I think it's going to take a lot of
We
practice to get
unpicked the
used to
puzzle, yeah.
to that spotted and pairing your units. I like it's a good mechanic though.
Yeah, well, it's also your third game
Yeah.
of 10. So, between game 1 yesterday and game 1 today, I mean, do you think you've kind of like absorbed it quite quickly?
No,
I think you
absolutely,
have,
yeah.
It feels intuitive quite quickly.
That's the missile. This is the plasma unit. So.
Okay, so who's shooting first?
I'll shoot here into Trajan.
Okay. Trajan's not going to enjoy this. So, exploding sixes,
Yep, just
all
single
the
it.
jazz.
Only hitting on 4s.
Do
I get
fives?
do I get
Because
minus
you're
one to
-1 to hit? Yeah.
Just
No Votan to get today.
do I get
guys.
-1 to hit even if it's not a heavy weapon?
With big
On a
guns
vehicle.
never fire?
On my vehicle, do I get -1 to hit even though it's not a heavy weapon?
Heavy weapon shooting in combat, is it
Non-heavy weapons.
non-heavy weapons?
I think it's always -1 to hit.
always
Minus 1 hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you've got a pistol.
Okay, so 5s.
There we go, perfect.
With an explosion for
Yeah.
carry on? Yeah. Were these missiles or
This is the plasma.
plasmas?
Those all wound.
Oh dear. So these are 3 damage apiece, right?
Yeah. And then got the commander's plasma after.
I got
And
one.
missile pods.
Okay. So I failed one of them, so I'll take 3 damage. I have
Feel no pain.
4 wounds left.
have
But
feel
yeah,
no
I've got
pain.
my feel no
Yeah.
pain. Yeah, 5 got feel no pain.
Takes 3.
4 wounds left, okay.
The commander
2 hits.
explodes. 2 wounds.
Save them both. Go on, you can't kill Trajan with anything. I love this model. I love this Trajan model as well.
Missiles.
4 hits.
Yep. Toughness.
Toughness
6
6.
3s. 2 AP1s.
3 ups.
2 damage.
Fail 1. And the feel no pains.
Down to 2. Looks like Farsight might be getting feisty again.
Oh, as far as I'm going to have a pop.
Yeah. So I'll spot here into this unit of Custodian Guards.
Yep. And who are they spotting
For
for?
the crisis
Farsight's
suit,
unit, yeah.
So I'm ignoring cover. I'm going to spend my CP for additional AP.
Do you need it?
Yeah, the missile pods to AP2, so you can push into your
Okay, so you're pushing everything to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These as well.
So this should now rip without the -1 damage.
Yeah.
Yep, so this is all the missile pods. Hitting on 3s, double exploding 6s.
It's going to hurt.
So 4.
So 4,
1,
8
2,
back in.
3, 2 more for me, 2 more there. Those all hit. Within 9s, I'm +1 to wound.
+1 to wound,
So
okay.
2s.
Yeah, because you're
Strength 7.
strength 76, yeah.
We just
Stealth
posted
suit.
a list in the chat of all the prizes we've got.
AP2, 2 damage. No cover.
Come remember?
Okay.
Now we can talk. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we were muted. They weren't.
I'll
so.
let you do it. It's fine.
So we've just posted into the chat a list of all of the prizes to be won. If you become a member, sign up on the VT member tier, not the other 2. Go to that one specifically, and then fill out the quiz on our website. The link is in the description. If you do both of those, you will be in for a chance to win any one of those prizes on that list. As you can see, there's quite a few. Obviously, if you have any questions, just let us know in the chat and we'll be able to answer for you.
The Colour Forge sprays are UK only due to shipping spray cans.
Yeah.
That's the reason why.
Got
These
4
all
more
shields.
saves, so I can do these all on shields.
2
So
damage.
1 shield is down to 2 wounds.
Yep, so 3 models gone, 1 shield down to 2. Let's do the squad's plasma.
Oh my word! Sorry, let me.
Hit on 3s, double exploding. Wounding on 3s. So you've got 6 plasma saves to make.
I've lost my dude. Oh no, there he is. Sorry. 6 plasma saves.
Yeah.
So
And-
he's down to 2.
Yeah, and then the commanders to shoot after.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Camera's in the way. I'm in the way. Right. So can I just roll all these 4
Yes.
ups and just stay alive? Yeah.
No, you did quite well on your 4
I
ups on the
did, I
missile
did,
pods,
I
don't
did
get
quite
greedy.
well. So he's dead.
Yep.
I've got 3 more to make, so I can do 2 at a time at the moment.
Yep,
So
one
he's
more.
down to 1 wound.
Yep. Cool.
He dies. So just
So
the
all-
character left.
Yeah, so now these... it's Farsight.
Yeah, so you can still shoot because it's all happens at the same time.
Farsight hits twice, no explosions, only wounds once.
Okay.
Can't get through it all in 2 damage. 3 damage.
3 damage, I think, to Valerian.
Yeah.
Who has a 6-up feel no pain.
Takes
No,
3?
takes all 3. So I've got 3 wounds left on Valerian.
Yeah.
Next time I go around.
And then the Ironhead's going to shoot everything at Valerian.
Okay, so he's got 3 wounds left.
Yeah.
Field and pain on
Yeah.
as well.
Well, yeah, the kind of named characters seem pretty decent. Yeah.
So D6 shots on the Ion, plus 3, so 5.
So 5 shots.
5.
-1 to hit. Yeah.
That will
explode.
3s. 2 saves, AP 2, flat 3 damage.
Oh. 2 saves. Valerian's not where just yet.
SMS.
Oh.
3 hits. 6. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. 2 ups.
Cool, you fail one of those.
Oh, fail one of those.
Yeah.
Do I ignore it? No.
Take 1 down
So
to
I've
2.
got 2 wounds left on him.
Charge phase, Farsight unit into Trajan.
Oh,
Is it?
yeah. Oh, you can't tank shark.
Don't need to.
Oh, mate.
Farsight is just going to draw the Dawnblade again.
He's just going to go straight in, is he?
Yeah.
Just.
So you guys are on mic.
I'm
We
staying outside of 6 of everything else, so you can't
Yeah,
heroic.
so you're making sure I definitely can't heroic
Yeah.
with like Valerian or something. Yeah.
Farsight.
Go on, get Farsight. The
Yeah.
epic duel now. So Steve, on this one here.
We're going to just going to meet you guys, so I've just got to say something in the chat.
Okay.
No,
yeah.
you can just carry on. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's just,
Sorry.
it's more. So the main thing to know is that, so Steve's just informed me, yes, we can ship to Australia, New Zealand, anything like that. However, when it comes to the frontline gaming voucher or outpost voucher, what Steve's very kindly said is that if you do win it and you are located in that area, we will give you the equivalent in Australian dollars or your currency of £100 in Games Workshop vouchers. So either way, you'll get something. So we'll make sure to accommodate.
And also, just want to touch on that. There is a circle, right?
Yeah, so we do. So our objective marker sets do have a circle on them in the middle. However,
Farsight's just got Trajan.
Has he?
Breaking news.
Oh no! Oh no!
Very wobbly when he only did 1 wound.
Did you
Chris,
tank shock
thank-
him?
No.
Didn't have any
Dawnblade.
CP for it. Yeah.
Oh, he killed him
Don't
with
need to tank
actual
shot.
Mortal Kombat.
That is intense. But yeah, just on that note, real quick. Yes, they do have that, but what I'd also recommend when playing your games of Warhammer 10th edition is just getting a sort of base size or equivalent of the 40mm or a token or something that you can just put in the middle of it, just so then you know just exactly where, but there is one on there anyway.
Do +1 to wound against the Ion Hammerhead. So 15 attacks with the spears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So 1.
Yeah, it'll all be usable online. Yeah.
And then these are now 4s.
AP2.
AP2 damage 2 with these ones.
5s. Just make 1.
So it's 10.
Yep, down to 4. I really need this
And
thing
then
to survive.
swords.
Got combat on the left-hand side here between the Custodian Guards
Yeah.
and the Hammerhead.
Yeah, so we're just seeing if I can finish it off.
One.
Can't finish it off, I don't
Excellent.
think.
No. Takes 1, down to 3.
Down
So you
to
can't
3
fall
we-
back charge, can you?
I don't believe I can fall back and
Cool.
charge, no.
So I think that's all the combat's
Let
done.
me double check I can't fall back and charge.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
What time he's getting it later? Oh, no, it's muted. It's fine.
No,
You're all having a heart.
Good.
apparently not. Yeah.
Cool, so pin them in place.
Yeah, so that is.
Actually, just let me make sure I have boys on the objectives. Didn't actually do anything.
unmuted now, by the way.
We are unmuted, yeah.
Yeah.
so yes, commentate what
Just need to make sure those are actually on the objective because I didn't actually do anything.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
So where are we at with everything?
Recap the fighting phase.
Yeah.
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 So you killed him.
Farsight went into Trajan and finished him off.
Just chopped them up. And the Custodian Guard's called failed to kill the Ion.
Which is
hammerhead.
big because you can't fall back and charge. So that
unfortunate,
unit
yeah.
is stuck.
It's pinned there, yeah.
And at the end...
We'll consolidate though, so end up on the objectives.
Did you score any cards, Jack?
Yes, yeah. I've got stone battle lines for 5.
Okay.
I've got investigate signals for... So just 2 or is it +1? Just 2.
Just 2 points, yeah.
Yeah. And I'll get rid of on a discard teleport Homer. So 7.
Well.
Yeah, get the CP.
So 7.
Can I do that?
7 secondary. You've added them.
No, because it's he's yeah.
And then your primary, Chris.
So I only hold 1 in the middle right now for 5 CPs.
5 on there.
I'll go to 2 CP.
And how many are you on, Chris?
I go to 1 now.
Awesome.
Okay, and then Chris's card.
I've still got tempting target. It doesn't go away.
Okay, still got that.
It's still over here. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Right, it's gonna be very quick. I've got
what turn is this now?
Battle
This
Shock.
is
Turn 4, is it?
Turn 4?
Yeah.
This is turn 4.
Turn
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
So Battle Shock for the
Yes.
sister over here. She's fine. Battle Shock for Valerian.
You can fail that one. Nah,
He's
he
fine
loves
as
it.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This sister in the back keeps having to do battle. She's having to do battle shock. And so shot.
So she's going to advance.
Yep.
I don't know why.
2d6,
2 dice
yeah.
for that. 7 will get her nowhere,
on the
so she'll
objective.
stay there.
Yep.
Yeah,
We'll stay there.
member.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andy, for becoming a VT member. Remember to obviously go down into the description, fill out the quiz, and you'll be in to win one of those sweet prizes that we put up earlier. So far as well, 75 votes on 96% of people want
So
us to do an in-house tournament,
Not
not
some
cup
many.
style.
Yeah.
Say no. They can't.
I think, yeah. It's look.
Battle one.
Sisters are back. Okay, right. So Kobe's taking sisters. Steve, who would you take?
How many wins has this got?
3.
Death Guard.
Shooting in combat.
Steve, you just heard it here. If we
The
play a
swords and
tournament,
pistols.
Steve is
You want
playing
to
Death
take
Guard.
Guard.
Yeah, and the
Cool.
swords and pistols.
It's your new
so I can
favourite
once
army.
pick and
Yeah.
shoot twice. So I think it's
Okay.
all I've got.
I'll play Aldar.
Awesome. I'll take Blood Angels.
Can you shoot vehicles if they're in combat now?
Yep.
You shoot at the vehicles, yes.
Unless you are in combat with them.
Yeah, so the pistols can, but yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so shooting phase. I do have some guys in combat with you.
Yep.
And the swords are also pistols, and if I can find their data sheet, that'd be really helpful. Which is this one here. So, the Custodian Guard.
I've got a super chat from Andy Downs as well.
Oh, what does Andy say?
Loving all these live streams. My only game versus a member of Team VT was a beat down from Jack's Tau. Hopefully get to play against more of you soon.
Yeah, I went to because Andy's from Birmingham, so we met up at a local club, and I think he was running Raven Guard, if I remember correctly.
Raven
We had a great
Guard,
game.
Andy?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that'd be awesome if we could get a game and get you shit. Hopefully at some point in the future.
Yep. So, I've got to roll them separately because one
Chris
goes on the
Fosin
objective,
said he'd
so you
like
can
to
re-roll
see
them.
one
Okay.
Wraith Knight, 10
So the one
Guardians
not
and
on the
Farseer
objective
versus Stephen's entire Death Guard
Hits
army.
once. That doesn't automatically
Steve, could you
unfortunately.
pull that out the bag with a Death
Nope.
Guard
No.
army, full
And the other
2,000
one.
point army versus that?
This is what?
One hit.
A
One
Wraith-
Wraith Knight, 10 Guardians, and 1
So
Farseer.
rerolls.
You reckon?
And the Valerian will shoot.
Put in
him.
now he's talking. Put in Eldrad as well.
-1 to hit, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Steve's
Sixes.
confident.
Yeah.
I think the Death Guard win that game anyway. To be 2
Eldar
much to kill.
versus.
No, if I've only got...
Oh,
Sure.
only if that. I thought you meant Eldar versus.
Valerian
You just deep
charge
strike, you just deep
the
strike
closest
everything in
team
one of them.
with Farsight.
You're bringing another one to Farsight.
He's in there.
Farsight's going to take his 3rd head, I think.
Is he?
Yeah.
And then Dark... I can't even say that.
Dowran, I think.
Darren, another VT member.
Yeah, thank you, mate. This
Only
is
got
set
2
now.
moves left, Valerian.
Obviously, fill out that quiz. And
He's feeling-
be in to win some
yeah, what's
amazing
his stats,
prizes,
is it?
mate.
Was on
And thank
top
you
of
for
that.
becoming a VT member.
Yeah.
Okay, 7 attacks.
Can I just see his damage?
Okay, guys, just as an update as well. Farsight's doing another charge.
No, he's getting
He's
charged.
getting charged.
Oh, he's getting charged.
Valerian's coming in.
Oh, he's brave.
So Farsight's
Yeah.
about to get another custodian.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Can we have a tally for what Farsight's killed so far?
He's killed a shield captain in certainly their armour. Trajan.
Ooh!
In Valerian.
Oh, Farsight, you beast.
Farsight's got his
Stop this. This
Farsight's got his bucket list going.
One attack.
We'll make a
Seven
count of
attacks.
Farsight kills soon.
1 miss, 1 lethal.
Steve, this has got to be your new combat army. Farsight Enclaves.
Farsight Enclaves Combat Army.
So that's take that out.
So once battle, you can reroll one hit roll, wind roll,
Remy,
saving
Probably
throw.
something.
In addition,
I think we will look
I
at
can
it
change
in
the
the
dice
future.
to
So
6.
adding
So
a
I'll
current
turn that to
turn
reroll. No,
counter.
reroll this one.
Yeah.
I'll
So
save the
maybe
dice
like
for
put
a
it next
save
to
for
the
6.
Yeah.
score
So you
or
CP
something
in
like
that.
that.
No, it's
Potential
he just
something we can
rerolls
look at in
one
the
per
future,
phase,
Steve.
but then once per battle, you can just
Yeah,
pick
we'll
a
have to have a
battle
look
and
at
turn
the
it to
overlays
6.
and stuff. It's
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
one
something we
saving
can look
throw.
at
So
in
there's
the
one
future
hit
for
roll,
you,
one
but
wound.
So
Thank
in,
you very much.
in addition, once
And
per
then you can do
battle,
six.
making a hit
Yeah,
roll,
cool.
yeah, you can
Yeah.
do 2. Yeah. So these are strength 8, so 3s.
Yep.
AP 3, 2 damage. So on your
So
own
4
buttons.
ups. Kills the guy at the back. Just roll all these.
Kills 2.
No, because there's 6 wounds each.
Oh, because that's. So Valerian's come in and he's killed 1 suit and damaged another.
Awesome.
Do you want to swing with your? Is it?
So
It's a bit
you
more-
need defending your first unit now.
I'm just going to pick the fast. I'm just going to pick these because I'm not really
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
much
yeah,
there.
yeah. So
So can I consolidate back on the objective then? Pile in?
I think pile in
I'd-
towards me,
But I can consolidate.
consolidate onto
Yeah.
the objective.
So,
Yeah,
so just fast sight's going to swing. So hopefully I'll kill you, then consolidate back on to your objective.
yeah. I'm not sure if it's the closest objective or not, but we can make that work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 4 attacks from far sight. Here we go.
What's he doing?
Big swings.
Go on then.
2s. They all hit.
Okay. Toughness
Plus,
6.
plus 1 to wound. 2s.
3
3.
wounds. So once we're
Invuln saves.
so
You
4
have
up
to
in buns.
Slow. If you're going to use the flip, you've got to slow roll.
Yeah. So the first one.
Saves.
And
So you
turn
flip.
that to a 6.
Yep.
Saved. Bossed it. No one's taking Valerian down.
So I'll swing with 3 suits.
Tickle me with some crisis suits. Go on. That's such a cool ability. Once per game, picking a.
Plus 1 to wounds. Just 1.
Yeah. 2 up.
Feel no pain. Down to 1. That's unfortunate.
That is.
That's
unfortunate.
the.
Do you want me to roll out all that?
Yes. Oh no, it's 3 wounds.
Yeah.
Doesn't blow.
Okay.
So you can't tag anyone.
But we can consolidate onto the objective here.
I'm 2 OC anyway.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to get on. That's fine.
Yeah. It's just like that.
Okay.
Okay. That was. There's not many custodians left. There's also not many Tau left.
Yeah. I've made a mistake with
Well, I
model
think you can
placement.
consolidate still.
Yes, back onto the objective.
Back on like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I can get nearest. That's fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because as long as he goes there and he goes there, that'll
Yeah.
work.
Sound sorted.
Guys.
Already. Back to the same.
Well, we just done the 5 phase, yeah.
Sorry, I was making a poll for the chat, and these two lost it, so apologies. Right, give us a roundup. What has happened?
So, Farsight did not quite take a scalp,
No,
but one of his dudes nearly did.
Yes,
One of his little crisis team just tickled a wound off Valerian.
Yeah.
The Iron Tide, you have to roll his Deadly Demise.
I've rolled it.
You rolled it, you did
Yeah,
it, okay.
yeah.
The irons, I keep saying the ion head is gone. So we've basically just got 1 unit left of Custodian Guard, Valerian, facing down against 10 crisis suits with Farsight.
Yeah.
Rolling into Jack's turn 5?
Did you score
So-
any of your secondaries, Chris?
No, it's only so Tempting Target did not score. I have not I have scored 2 points for
3 points for the tank for bringing it down.
3 for Bring It Down,
Yeah.
2 points for Engage on all fronts.
So 5.
And did I kill 1 suit here?
No,
Valerian killed a suit, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 points for Bring It Down.
I'll go up to.
7 on top.
I'm gonna go up to 3.
I got to 2. So if you meet us and go to top down, yeah.
Jack primary.
Primary or holding 2.
Okay, so
And you're holding.
2 nomads.
holding more.
Hold more doesn't matter anymore. because of the missions.
I thought Chris. Oh, we need hold 3 for 15.
3 for 15. So you're holding 2 for 10, yeah?
Holding 2 for 10.
So 10 points on the
I'll draw some cards.
Tau.
Secure no man's land.
25,
Cleanse
5, 10,
and defend stronghold.
15, 20.
So secure, cleanse, and defend stronghold.
59 it'll be.
59?
No man's land. Okay. Cleanse.
That's correct.
Not in a spawn zone. They can cleanse it.
You cleanse it here.
Defend stronghold. Defend it back.
You secured no man's land last night, didn't you?
I'll just draw one.
Another super chat from Spec Force. Loving the gameplay as a person just getting into playing 40k. Also, the Lion super chat was purely because of Stephen's comment during the Black Templar game. I couldn't help myself.
Nah, honestly, we do appreciate you. You've super chatted a lot today, mate. So yeah, thank you so much for being a part of the chat and interacting with us. It's been a pleasure. Yeah, we did have a bit of a laugh when you super chatted as the Lion. So yeah, it's great. But yeah, we're glad you're enjoying the game. Yeah, so this is turn 5 now. So let's have a look at this poll. So it looks like the majority of people would much rather see balanced lists in the games that they're watching.
About 60-40.
Yeah, 60-40, yeah. So do you agree? Would you much rather...
If you're watching it purely like for entertainment like this, then yeah, it's better to see a balanced game where both players are playing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we haven't used certain units this weekend, because you could literally put them on the table, roll first turn, and the game's finished.
Brave Knights.
We're not interested in... At a tournament, that's different.
Yeah.
But at a...
Well, you are a tournament player, right?
Yeah.
You play in a lot of tournaments, so you do tend to see a lot of these.
At a tournament, it's fine. Everybody's there to win. You take whatever list you want to take.
Yeah.
You know? I usually prefer to play the armies that I like the models for.
Yeah.
Like I played a lot of Ynnari last year because I like that army.
Yeah.
But for this kind of thing where you're sitting at home watching a stream, you want a balanced game.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with that. Well, we're going to go back to the table. Looks like they finished the movement.
Yeah.
Okay, so
some rather intimidating amounts of crisis suits staring straight at my last remaining dudes there.
Yeah, so the crisis suits here are going to remain in combat and finish Valerian. The other unit of crisis have come back to straddle these two objectives to put all the shots in the remaining custodian guard.
Yeah.
I've brought the breaches out so they can spot, and I'll use the strat so they can both get guided and ignore cover.
Yeah, because you really need to kill this to get your defense stronghold second.
Yes, yeah.
So how many CP are you both on currently?
I'm on 3.
And I'm on 2.
Perfect.
That's done. And these guys are doing a cleanse on this objective.
Okay. So where are we shooting first?
Shoot some guns. So I'll spend the CP, so both of these guide here.
Yeah, and when you declare them as the target, I will spend 2 CP for -1 damage, Arcane Genetic Alchemy.
Yeah. Let's go with the breaches.
Get the breaches, get them stuck in. Yeah. Remember, you've got 4 rerolls to wound here because I'm on objective.
That's why I want to go with them first, just in case
they could spike
pulled.
it high, they could make it good. Yeah.
Because if the crisis goes first, they could kill, and you could leave the guy in the middle.
Exactly.
2 more. Right, hitting on 3s. Double exploding 6s.
Oh, let's not see any 6s, please. Okay. I'll get those for you. And then...
That's 2, 2, 2. Yeah.
Looks good.
Toughness 5.
Toughness 6.
6. So 4's rerolling.
Do you want to give me the... Let me take those for you.
Yeah.
I'll hold these ones.
Yep. AP1.
AP1.
1 damage.
The re-up save.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2, 4.
Yep.
So that is 1 hit dead.
1 in a bit.
So we'll go that one, and then he's
Spec
on
Force said
2 wounds
broken
left.
list we can put
Do you want
together
to put that next to him?
Oh, so
No, the shield, the spear guy in the back, thank you.
so these guys can shoot out of combat, right?
They'd be at -1 to hit.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shoot all of this unit in here first.
Yeah. See where we end up.
So this is the plasma unit. You're -1 damage. Yeah.
-1 damage on this unit still.
Yeah. So let's go with the plasmas first. 6 guys.
Yeah, because I got to go on 2 wounds, it's still perfectly efficient. Yeah.
So 3s. Double
That was pretty good.
explosions.
That was pretty good.
Needed that.
So you don't have rerolling wins with these
No,
guys.
no, I'm not +1 to wins. That's Farsight's units. This is just threes.
Threes. Still pretty good. So these are straight to involves, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm going to roll them all together, but we're going to kill them in order of the spears, then the shields.
Yeah.
Okay. So just roll them all. Oh, so
First
he's
guy's dead.
Next one's dead. First shield dies. Second shield is on 2 wounds left.
Yeah. Is there no character in that unit?
No, there's no character in that unit. Yeah.
Let me just shoot my missiles and the commander.
Yeah, so there's got one guy left on 2 wounds.
Oh, one guy left. Let's do the commander's plasmas. Hit on 2s. 1 save. Cool, kills
Is
the
the unit dead? Yeah. So scoot them up and chuck them over for me.
Farsight's can shoot everything at Valerian.
Yeah. See how this one's going to go.
Do you want me to roll that?
No.
So
He's only got 1 wound left.
Yeah, and I'm exploding as well.
Yeah. As funny as it would be to absolutely boss that,
Cool.
I don't think it's going to do very much. Okay.
So that's the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you score secondary wise?
So I've got
Cleanse.
cleanse for 3
Cleanse for 3.
over here. I'm defending my stronghold, which I'm going to secure.
Yeah, I won't be able to interact with that now.
Secure no man's land for 5.
What would the cleanse, the home one be? Sorry.
So
I'll
he'll
be
get 3
3
points for
for
defense
strongholds.
strongholds in my turn, but
And
yeah.
then
you scored another 11 points.
yeah, but double check my total secondary score.
Yeah, I've got your total secondary score at 35.
Okay.
So, interesting point for you. You know, he only had 1 wound left.
Yeah.
This unit could have cleansed and then killed him in combat, and you still, because you were eligible but don't shoot, you kill him in combat, you get the cleanse, and you get the kill if obviously you're likely to kill him in combat. I don't know the odds, but...
With Farsight in there, you should put him.
Yeah.
You should
Didn't kill him last time.
Yeah.
Your turn 5 now?
Yeah, how many primary have I got already?
You've got 30 at the moment.
So I've currently got 30. So battle shot for this one. She's fine. So I get CP for the turn. She needs a 4 in advance to get to this objective.
I'm not rolling that for you. You can do your own work. Nope.
So I'll use my CP for the turn on that.
Okay.
So she gets onto the objective.
CP reroll advance.
And then I score 10 primary at the end of the turn.
Have you got someone in this building?
Everyone's there's 2 sisters in there.
Advance up to get the middle one?
They're on this one.
There's only 2 models.
There's only 2 models. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all I can score this turn is 10 points. I'll get another 10 points.
Did you draw a card?
I still have tempting target. I can't get rid of it. It's over here.
And no more secondary for yourself.
That's it. All I've got left is 3 sisters. That was pretty brutal, all in.
I'm pretty sure, if I'm going to guess, I think you just edged it on points.
I think you've probably done better than me on secondaries.
Yeah.
And I think I've got more primary than you. So I think it's going to be
Yeah.
interesting. But I came out pretty strong with the primaries, I think.
Yes, yeah.
All right, so you're going to show us secretly?
Yeah, so...
Go on, go show Jack first. Show Jack
What we'll
first.
do is we'll be back in a minute, and then we'll have the scores ready for you guys.
With the release of Warhammer 40,000 10th edition, at Vanguard Tactics we've put together the perfect course for you. If you're already playing 9th edition but you want to seamlessly transition into the new edition, leave behind everything you know about 9th and understand everything you need to know about 10th, then this short course is going to be ideal. We break down all the complexities and give you step-by-step guidance on how to really make the most from 10th edition. We're going to help you understand all the basics of the game and then some top tips along the way to help you really get the most from your army and your playing experience. And if that's something you want to do and get signed up on our short course which you can study in your own time, then do check out the links below and get signed up to our accelerator program.
Okay. I mean, what a game. Like, you've still got probably... close on 1,000 points left on the table.
About 1,000, yeah.
I have 30 points left on the table. So it was well and truly a bloodbath, but that's not how you win games.
No, it's...
So you know your score.
Yeah.
I know my score. I don't know your score. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
You go first. What do you get?
I got 70.
Okay, good score.
Yeah.
Solid score. I have one.
Yeah.
I got 85.
Yeah.
But I have lost quite a lot of the Emperor's Custodians in the process. Yeah. Brilliant game, Jack. I really enjoyed that.
Good game. Yeah.
I actually genuinely didn't know who was going to win that at the end.
Yeah. I knew I pulled a lot of points back, but throttling my primary when my army doesn't get its buff is quite hard, and is how tanky you are.
And it's so much more dangerous in the
foot.
second half of the game.
When you see in turn 3, I was just stripping through.
Oh yeah, when I was just throwing Custodes back on the shelf, that was terrifying.
I think that me learning the index, I've made a big mistake with targeting in my second shooting phase and spotting. So the one crisis suits.
But that's going to happen. It's the first time using the army. The army's brand new. I've only seen it happen once before, that was just a bit of testing. So thanks for joining us this morning, guys. We've really enjoyed it. We're going to be back at 1 o'clock for another game. So I think we've got the most handsome man in 40k, Jake, playing the best Eldar player in the world or something like that, Ben, and they are playing Admech versus Drukari, I want to say. Yeah. I've got that one right. We will see you at 1 o'clock.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.